don't have to leave. I can stay here as long as I'd like.
Okay.
I'm conducting business here. You can't tell me to leave. As a matter of fact, you know you're out of order right now. But you know you're out of order. You know you're out of line.
Oh,
I'm a constitutional law scholar. I'm not just some joke here. I sue lots of cops. So you can't tell me to leave a public building when I'm conducting business in that building. You should apologize to me as I'm the citizen. You are supposed to be an authority. Why don't you say you're sorry? Say you're sorry. You can't ask me to leave here. Say you're sorry. You just misrepresented the authority you have. No, you said you're going to ask me to leave. I'm not leaving. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? You're not going to do a damn thing. And if you do, I'll sue you personally under 1983. And then you'll face federal district court. And if you violated my rights, you face 2 years in prison. Do it. Or take your happy ass back to your office and flee like a little dog. Go. You've annoyed me. You don't tell me to leave a public building when I'm conducting business. So here is the McAllister Police Department in Oklahoma. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like right there. So there's that. Here it is. So here's what it looks like if you look at it like this. Like that. That's what the police department looks like. Employees entrance. And that's Scott. How you doing? Just checking out your police department here. I'm from California. Yeah, I'm from Los Angeles. How you doing, sir? Chili de Castro.
Chili Tucker Curry.
Nice to meet you. What is it?
Tucker Curry.
Tucker Curry. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Just came here to take a look around and just film the police department and just identify the officers in this town and say hello.
Yeah, so this is actually the old federal building.
This is the old federal building?
The FBI used to actually be in this building. We ended up buying it from them.
You bought this from the FBI?
We didn't buy it, obviously the city.
Well, I mean, the city bought it for the FBI for the police department in McAllister, Oklahoma?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So okay. The old FBI building. We redid it and they moved somewhere else. So we ended up taking it over.
Would you consider McAllister to be like a city that upholds the rule of law?
Yes.
You uphold the rule of law. You took an oath to the Constitution.
Correct.
Right. So your oath is to the Constitution and not to your superior and not to your inferior.
Yes and no. So we all have bosses we answer to, obviously.
You took an oath to the Constitution.
Correct.
Right. So your oath is to the Constitution and not to your superior and not to your inferior.
Yes and no. So we all have bosses we answer to, obviously. We all have departments and policies, and there's things set forth that I don't make those decisions. The elected officials obviously make.
But your oath number one is to the Constitution.
Correct.
So if a superior gives you a order or a directive that would go against our constitutional rights, you would object that.
Correct.
And say, I can't do that. I took an oath to uphold the Constitution.
Correct.
God bless you, sir.
Yes.
Is this open? Can I walk in?
Actually, I think the only one open is over here on the north door.
On the back? Okay, I'm just going to walk in and say hello and introduce myself. Thank you for your time, Officer Curry.
Yep.
Officer Curry, I'm sorry. Let me give you a right-handed handshake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, brother. I'm sorry about that. Listen, be safe tonight, and please be gentle with people. Please be gentle. Please.
Have a good one.
Appreciate that. Okay. That car's running. Let's take, so there's the deputy chief's parking space right there. I guess he's out right now, though. He's out. So this is the McAllister Police Department. The door's open. Okay. So that's where we are. Wipe the camera off here. This camera off here. Wipe that off on the camera right there. Okay. McAllister Police Department right here. Very good. Okay. All right. 1999. It's the 1999 McAllister Police Department. 2001 McAllister Police Department. May 25th, 2005. Oh, canine unit, not good. McAllister Police Department. That's the McAllister Police Department. Very good. This is the 2012 McAllister Police. Oh, look at the uniform change. See that? They went to a blue. See the blue shirts they're wearing? Is that a different level of police officer? 2015, man, looking spiffy now, wearing suit jackets and stuff. Interesting. Clerk's office is this way. So there's the clerk's office. Looks like a little interrogation room right there. Oklahoma Bureau of. Okay. They celebrate they commemorate the memories of people who passed that were police. Okay. Oh gosh. Everything was looking good till we got to this. Man, look, now my hand starts to shake. You can see it. Oh, look at that. I mean, and then on my oath, I will never betray my badge, my integrity, my character, or the public trust. I will always have the courage to hold myself and others accountable for our actions. I will always uphold the Constitution, my community, and the agency I serve. Zzz. Stops at the Constitution. But this blue stripe flag is just, we all know how we feel about that. That's just not good. Stairs, elevators, cameras here. I guess this is the plaque. I don't know what they did to get on the plaque, but they got somewhere here. That says restricted, so you can't go down because it does say restricted. So the Carl Albert Building, built in 1914. $135,000 they built this for in 1914. The structure served as the post office in the community until the primary purpose changed officers for U.S. congressmen, district courts, Federal Bureau of Investigations, and other government agencies. Oh, that shows the whole, how they built it. That's every phase of the building being built. Pretty cool. During construction, photographer Charles D. Webb captured construction progress through periodic images. Hey, how you doing?
All right, how are you?
Cool. Are you a police officer?
I'm dispatch. Can I help you?
Oh, how you doing? Oh, I'm just walking around filming, just looking at your building.
Okay.
How you doing? What's your name, sir?
More.
Hey, Moore. How you doing, Mr.? Sorry, let me get my right hand clear. Nice to meet you, sir.
All right.
Nice to meet you. So this is Dispatcher Moore.
Is there something I can help you with?
Oh, no, you can't really help me do anything. I mean, is there more of the building that I can see besides just this little area here? Is there more that I can take pictures of and video?
Hello, sir.
Hey, how you doing? Is there more? Or,
Hey.
oh, is another?
Can I help you?
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
What's your name?
Yeah, Sergeant Orr.
Sergeant Orr, how you doing? Chili de
All
Castro.
right. Okay.
Chili de Castro, delete law.
Okay.
Oh, is it,
Okay,
are you
don't be
afraid?
offended.
Are you afraid? No, I understand.
Okay.
I don't want to scare you. I don't scare anybody. How you doing, man?
Not too bad.
You,
So what
you
brings you
know,
to the police department?
your police department, I was walking through and here's a couple glaring problems,
Okay.
right? That are just horrible. So the first one is this one. Like this is everything that people hate because your oath. Now let me show you something. Let me show you. So you have this here, right? There's one thing. Then you come over here and then you have another one here in between the oath to the Constitution.
Okay.
Do you see the hypocrisy in that? Like your
I have
job,
no control over that.
Sergeant,
On
but
what they-
no, that is disgusting. And you swore an oath as a peace officer, correct? You didn't sign a law enforcement agreement.
Okay, I was the one that hung these.
I don't know who hung that garbage, but that's trash and the people hate it because that divides us. That blue. Are you afraid of COVID or something? I'm not trying to, I mean,
Right.
it's just a man. I just want to make sure that people can see you so that
Okay.
I always give everybody a fair shake, man. I treat
Okay.
you notice I treat you with respect, man.
Sure, sure.
I don't come up cursing you out. Now I'm disgusted with this.
Okay.
And the people here, push a 1 if you guys are disgusted, a 2 if you love that blue striped terror flag here. And it even says the name of their police department on the terror flag in between the oath to the Constitution. Disgusting, disgusting. Look, 1111.
Yeah, I had no control over that.
Do you have any blue stripes on you? He doesn't. He has an American flag on him. Doing good, doing good. The G.I. Joe stuff you could lose because you're not going to use it. We saw that in
Okay.
in Uvalde. They're not going to use the G.I. Joe stuff. But I want to, is
Are you
there,
from around here, sir?
oh no, I'm from California.
California.
Yeah,
Okay.
my name's Chili. My
Okay.
channel is called Delete Laws.
Okay.
I have no problem identifying myself to you. I got no problem with you as a person. I hope that you quit this job as soon as you can and find something noble to do with your life. But that doesn't mean that you and I as human beings,
Right. Okay.
I pray for your soul.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
I'm a God-loving man. So I
Yeah,
pray
you
for
have
you.
your own opinions.
Yeah. I just, no, not my opinions. Do you ever put people in handcuffs? Do you ever put people in handcuffs? Have you put people in handcuffs this week? Yes? Yes or no?
But
Have you? Have you put anybody in handcuffs this week?
Okay.
So then you tortured someone. So you tortured someone this week.
No, I'm not going to say one way or the other.
But have you put handcuffs in this month?
I can't comment on that.
You know, what you can't tell me if you put people, because just so you know, there's a tracker. Last night you arrested 9 people here.
Okay.
You don't got to be afraid of me, dude. I'm not gonna, I'm half famous, dude. I'm not going to attack you, dude.
Okay.
There's no way I attack you. You attack me, I just curl up in a ball and I just go, no, please, sir, stop beating me, sir. But I don't fight. I don't fight you, dude.
Okay.
Look, there's 300 people watching.
Cool.
Like I'm not going to fight you, dude.
Okay.
I
Well,
know I look like a physical brute though, right?
I'm no comment on that.
No. So here's the reason why though, what you do is horrific. You put people in those torture cuffs this week and you don't even realize that you tortured another person this week. And that's why people really have lost a lot of respect for police officers in America. And I choose to use the politically correct vernacular, but most of these people don't. They have a real issue that you don't understand, that the torture cuffs that you put on people, I'm not going to grab you, dude. He keeps on flinching and jumping. I mean, are you really that scared of me, dude?
No.
I just told you I'm half famous. I identified myself. My name's Chili DeCastro. It's my channel called Delete Laws. Now you can relax. I'm not going to grab you. I am not going to grab you, dude.
Okay, good.
I guarantee you I am not going to grab you. Does everybody agree? I'm not going to grab this cop in the middle of a tiny town, Oklahoma. How's that jail going to go for me? How's it going to go? Tell me. So then when you took someone in the torture cuffs to the dungeon, then they had to turn around, squat, and cough and show their naked.
We don't do that anything.
You guys don't do strip searches?
Not here at the police department, no.
But at the jail, when you take them to the jail, do you make them
I don't
turn?
know what they do. We turn them over to the sheriff's department.
So you don't know what they do there? Have you?
Correct.
So have you been arrested before?
I have not.
So, well, let me just tell you the process. First, you torture me in cuffs. Then you slide me in a tiny little area where I barely fit. I'm claustrophobic, so it starts to freak me out. My shoulders are big and burly. That's why you're afraid.
Yeah, I have
And
no
so
control
then
over
what
that.
happens next, you take me to the dungeon, drop me off. They treat me like total crap. I can't look at them in the eyes. I have to look at the floor. And then if I give any kind of resistance and don't give them full dominion over my fingers as they fingerprint me, then what happens next is they slam my head into the wall. That's happened to me once. So I don't ever resist now. I just let them put their fingers over the thing. And then after that, they take me to a tiny room, make me strip down naked. And then you know what they do? They make me turn around, spread my butt cheeks, and look up my butthole.
Yeah.
I mean, do I look like I'm on intravenous drugs? Do I look like I'm shooting up heroin? I seem pretty articulate, right?
Yeah.
Right. Right. So, but see, you don't know what you do. You just said, I take people and then I give them to the sheriff. Well, let me tell you what you do. You drop them off at a rape cage. I got a guy in LA. I got a story on camera. He got picked up for not paying traffic ticket. He's now HIV positive because he got dropped off at a rape cage for a ticket. He's straight. He got raped. Dude,
Yeah,
you're so
I have
afraid of me,
no-
man.
I
You're
have
so
no
you're so
control
you're
over
so
that.
scared, dude. How about if I stand over here? Will you not be scared?
I'm not scared of you, sir.
You keep on flinching. Like, I'm not your enemy, dude. I'm your friend.
Okay.
I support law and order. I'm not a sovereign
Okay.
citizen.
Okay.
I'm for rule of law.
But you understand, I don't know you.
Dude, there's 315 people
That
watching.
doesn't mean that I know you.
So now all of a sudden I'm gonna pull out my magic phone gun and start like, dude, I got a phone in each hand. I got headphones on. I'm wearing shorts. I'm wearing flip-flops. I'm not gonna fight you. I walked into your department.
Okay.
You don't have to be afraid of me. I could stand right next to you, dude. I'm like your brother. I'm not gonna attack. If someone attacked you, I would pull them off. Like, but the flinching and shit. It's like, come on, dude.
Yeah, I'm not flinching.
You flinched a couple times.
Okay.
Like you flinched a few times, man. Like you're scared. It's sad because you have no reason to be afraid of me.
Okay.
I'm not a violent person.
If anything here in McAllister City limits, you need to take a file report on. If not, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Oh no, I don't have to leave.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want, but I don't have to leave. I can stay here as long as I like.
Okay.
I'm conducting business here. You can't tell me to leave. As a matter of fact, you know you're out of order right now. But you know you're out of order. You know you're out of line.
Oh,
I'm a constitutional law scholar. I'm not just some joke here. I sue lots of cops. So you can't tell me to leave a public building when I'm conducting business in that building. You should apologize to me I'm the citizen. You are supposed to be an authority. Why don't you say you're sorry? Say you're sorry.
I'm not going to.
You can't ask me to leave
I
here.
haven't done anything.
Say you're sorry.
I'm sorry about.
You just misrepresented the authority you have. No, you said you're going to ask me to leave. I'm not leaving. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it?
Well,
You're not going to do a damn thing. And if you do, I'll sue you personally under 1983. And then you'll face federal district court. And if you violated my rights, you face 2 years in prison. Do it.
All right.
Or take your happy ass back to your office and flee like a little dog.
Have yourself a good day.
Go.
Okay.
You've annoyed me.
Okay.
You don't tell me to leave a public building when I'm conducting business.
Okay.
I have every right to be here. Don't you ever misrepresent your authority. That's why people called me. That's why I came here.
You're starting to shake.
I'm pissed off, dude. You don't tell me to leave. You should apologize. I'm not going to attack you, dude. Don't be scared. You should apologize right now. I'm so fucking pissed off. Excuse my language, people. I apologize. I don't like it when people who have claimed the right to be in charge of my constitutional rights, his job is to uphold my civil liberties, to protect my rights,
I'm asking you if you need any.
to allow me to do my filming as a First Amendment person and protect me in that process. That's his job. And he just told me to leave. Of course I'm incensed. Apologize, sir. I would never misrepresent your authority to uphold the rights of others. That's your job. You signed a peace officer's agreement. Am I incorrect about that, sir?
Oh, no comment on that.
You signed you have to say it. You signed a peace. We don't have the same rules, me and you, sir. You have to identify yourself and recognize if you are a peace officer in this country. That is your duty.
Yes, I'm a police officer.
Okay, then you swore an oath to uphold the Constitution. You just asked me to leave when I'm a member of the press.
Okay.
I mean, that's disgusting.
I asked you if you need to follow.
No, then you said you're going to ask me to leave. I'm not leaving. Now what are you going to do?
Okay.
Now what happens? Are we at an impasse here? Because you've been flinching and you're scared of me the whole time. I'm just a person. And now you see you got me upset because my hand's shaking.
See that.
Okay, yeah, I'm pissed off, dude. You're supposed to uphold my rights. Listen, apart
Yes, if you need to file a report, I'll definitely take
apart
a
from
report you.
YouTube, if I report on you, nothing's going to happen. Apart from YouTube, I'm on a bigger mission to show that this system is broken, and you're proving it.
I'm just asking you if you're a victim of it.
No, you asked me to leave, sir, and I didn't do anything wrong to you. I didn't assault or harass or molest or cause a nuisance to anybody.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You can uphold your oath to the Constitution and apologize to the people watching.
There's nothing that I know of that I need to apologize about.
I think you're sorry, dude. That's what I think. I think you're sorry. Originally, you came out, I treated you with respect and dignity, shook your hand, and instead of you acting like a real authority to uphold my rights, you tried to go around my rights and tell me to leave when I'm doing my job. You want me to stop doing my job? Are you going to stop me from doing my job? Are you going to physically stop me? Are you going to physically stop me from doing my job?
I'm not going to physically do that.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to walk around here and take some videos.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if you're done, then
Yes.
head on back.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good day.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
You want to come with me? You want to walk around with me?
No, you can continue.
But do you want to come with me?
No, I don't have to come with
You can come walk around with me, man.
No, it's all right.
I don't have anything against you personally. I disagree
I
with
don't have
you.
anything against you.
Right, but what you just did was despicable. It was despicable.
Everybody's entitled to their own.
No, that was despicable. You're here to uphold my rights. You're not here to tell me to leave when I'm doing my job. You know, they told me this place was disgusting. You're the first person I. Are you going to stop me from doing my job? Are you going to physically stop me? Are you going to physically stop me from doing my job?
I'm not going to physically do that.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to walk around here and take some videos.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if you're done, then
Yes.
head on back.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good day.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
You want to come with me? You want to walk around with me?
No, you can continue.
But do you want to come with me?
No, I don't have to come with
You can come walk around with me, man.
No, it's all right.
I don't have anything against you personally. I disagree
I
with
don't have
you.
anything against you.
Right, but what you just did was despicable. It was despicable.
Everybody's entitled to their own.
No, that was despicable. You're here to uphold my rights. You're not here to tell me to leave when I'm doing my job. You know, they told me this place was disgusting. You're the first person I ran into and you told me to leave when I shook your hand and I showed you the degradation of the United States flag. That's a degradation of the flag. You know what that means? Do you know what the word means? A desecration. Do you follow? Do you believe in
Okay.
you
Yeah.
love this country?
Sure.
I love this country. I'm a patriot. I'm American. You have a blue striped flag there and a blue striped thing there. You uphold the Constitution. How can you can't have two gods. There's one God, it's the Constitution. It's my rights.
Mhm.
You're supposed to be protecting my rights. That's why I'm so upset with you. And I'm just upset with you because I'm a
I hate that you're
person.
upset with me. I'm not upset
But-
with you.
Well, because you went outside the boundaries of what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to say, oh, you're being pressed right now? Okay, man, well, listen, let me show you the areas you can film and let me show you the restricted areas. If you walk over here, sir, you'll see that right down here, there's a restricted sign. So do me a favor, sir. Please don't go in the restricted areas. Hey, you know what, officer? No problem. I uphold and respect the rule of law. So I'm going to do exactly as you asked me to do, and I won't go in those restricted areas.
Look at public area.
Is there any other area, sir, that you think that I would benefit by filming to show the public what goes on in McAllister, Oklahoma?
This first level, this first floor.
This first floor? So all the way over here, and then this area here, and then it kind of ends. Is this an interrogation room right here? Is this where it all goes down?
Take reports in there.
You take reports in there? And then I got a shot of all of the different classes. It looks like you guys spiffed up as you went on. It looks like you guys spiffed up when you went on.
Okay.
So, I just, what I feel like he's going to trip over himself backing away. He's going to trip over the wall, backing away from me as quickly as he can. I've already told him there's thousands of people who will watch this. Do you think I want to assault an officer on camera? You think I want to go to a dungeon where they rape you? Do you think that? I mean,
I would think not.
do I not seem like I'm intelligent?
Yes.
So then why would I attack you, dude?
Right. I hope you wouldn't.
I wouldn't. I would actually help you.
Cool. Good deal.
If they jumped on you, I would jump on them.
Awesome.
I would not watch the rule of law fail. It has to be upheld. It's the most important thing.
Good to hear.
There's nothing more important. So, are you going to say you're sorry?
There's nothing
Are you going to, you effed up, dude. You're on camera telling me to leave. You want me to leave. And you thought I was just some dunce cap who's a First Amendment frauditor. There's a bunch of fakes on YouTube who say they're for justice, say they're for liberty, but they don't know a damn thing about America. And they openly say they hate the Constitution. Those people are tyrants just as bad as half of your colleagues, And I came down here because when I initially met the chief of police in the street, I amicably shook his hand and said, hello, how you doing? Good to meet you. And then you know what he did? He acted like a real kind of standoffish, like I was driving away as I was talking to him, like the camera is raid for cops. And I used to say cop roaches, but I'm trying to do my best because I don't hate you.
Cool.
I don't. I think we'd be on the same softball team. I think you're a normal person.
Yes.
But you've chosen to join the Death Star. And because of that, you don't understand that the torture cuffs you use are half the reason why I hated cops, openly hated you for decades, and why I am a constitutional law scholar. Welcome, everybody, to another rendition of Delete Laws. What's going on out there in the land of the unfree America? How is everybody? Do me a favor, everybody, hit the like button. Can you guys hear me okay? Give me a 5x5 if you can hear me all right. How is the volume? Let me double check that bad chicken. What's going on? Will you do me a favor? Will you put in the comment section for me, OTVO, overturn Terry versus Ohio? And what does that mean? Terry versus Ohio does 4 specific things. Number 1, it creates this moniker of officer safety over all of our rights. Number 2, it creates the term RAS, reasonable articulable suspicion. Reasonable articulable suspicion is not a part of your 4th Amendment. It was introduced and created in the 1968 case called Terry versus Ohio. Number 3, it allows cops to run up and grab you in the name that they're patting you down and they're making sure that they're safe as they grab you. Number 4, what it does is it allows cops to detain you. You're not really seized in the 4th Amendment terms. You're only being detained so that the coppers can grab you, pat you down. Now, what does that mean today? It means a POW style of arrest. That's an absolute fact. That's an absolute fact. Now, I don't love these things. I'm just sharing with you. Can have this conversation about the truth and not live in some bullshit, fake, plastic world. Did everybody hit the like button? Have you hit the like button? It's a thumbs up down there. If you're watching vertically, double tap. If you're watching on your phone, close the live, hit the like, and then reopen the live chat. If you would, pretty please, with sugar and cherries on top. Christine is here. Jim is here. Claudette is here. Plead the 5th with the super chat. Thanks for the super chat. Plead the 5th. Michael Taylor is here. What is going on? Night Owl. Go ahead, put your name in the comment section real quick. Let me give you a shout out. Top Rock. What is going on? Night Owl, Gary Davis. Beef Supremes. Beef Supreme is here. How you going to Beef Supreme? Nice to see you, my friend. Nice to see you. So I've got a bunch of videos to show you today. I got a bunch of videos, but let's get to the one that I have on the cover here. The one that's on the picture on the thumbnail. Let me show you this. This woman's rights are going to be violated on camera.
It is really frustrating to watch. I watched this entire thing, and as I was watching it, I was absolutely incensed. So I'm going to kind of scrub you through this just real fast. She goes here to a public library. Can you guys see what I'm looking at right there? And she goes to a public library, and then she walks in and she's filming in the public library. What's going on, Brent? How is everybody? I don't see Chevy. I don't see Chevy. I see BZ Watchdog. What's up, Playboy? I see William. What is going on? William, how are you, my friend? Denny is here. Mad Hatter Matt. Princess Buttercup. One of my favorite movies is The Princess Bride. I absolutely love it. Alan Hubbs is here, freedom fighter out of North Carolina. This guy is prolific in his free. What's the matter, you, Dakota Wolf? All right. So you guys can see the audit happening. This woman has walked into a public library, and she is just checking out the library, which is within our constitutional rights. She has every right to do this. She has every right to check out the library. Put a 1 in the chat if she has every right to be in the library. She's kind of walking around. Plead the fifth, says Chevy. Get your behind in the chat. Missing Cope Dogged Dog. Do I see Bruce? Do I see Mikey? Do I see Greg? What do I see? Jessica Kerstad? Do I see Danelle Brown? Random Country. I see Random Country. I see Destiny. Mingo Wingo. Mingo Wingo. What is going on? All right, let's get into this audit a little bit. Hey, do me a favor. Peace and love to you, my friend. Do me a favor. Everybody hit the like button. Put OTVO in the chat. There's Mikey B. Thank God. Thank God you're here, Mikey. Stomper's here. What's going on? Stomp, 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 stomper. So she's not saying anything to anybody. Oh, sorry, Danelle. Sorry to hear that. Rest in peace. That's terrible. We don't stop. So I want you to witness, so far there's no interaction here. There's absolutely no interaction. That's at double speed. There's no talking. There's no interaction. There's still no interaction. Coming up to where the copper is going to walk in. She hasn't said anything to anybody. Someone said, "Did you lose something?" She said, "No." No.
Taking pictures of something?
Can I answer your questions?
Oh, I'm right. I'm on video?
What?
That's nice. You got nothing better to do. Have fun.
Mikey, we got to talk. Shoot me an email. I want to talk to you. I don't know if I have your cell phone, Mikey, but hit me up. I want to talk about what happened to you and going to jail. So there's been no real interaction. All she said is, I don't answer questions. What do we know? We know that from Salinas versus Texas, you have to actually say the words, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. Charlie. You guys are all witness. Nothing has been said to anybody. OTVO, no bootlicker. Pat hates jackboot thug pigs. Members for 6 months. Right on. You change your username.
Hopefully this is going to be a very boring video.
It's not going to be boring for you in a minute, honey. It's going to go bad for you. What was your original username? Because that's a great username you got there. Pat hates Jack Boot Thugs Pigs. Put it in the comment section. JBTP. I seen you earlier, Mountain Girl. I seen you. I seen you in a chat earlier. JBTP rolling through the chat. So I'm only showing you this so you guys can witness that there's no interaction happening between any of the librarians and the woman filming.
Hello, man. How are you?
Good, how you doing?
How's everything?
Good.
What happened to your arm?
She answered a question. She has to say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Listen to her answer the question.
Good, how you doing?
How's everything?
Hellos for suckers.
Hello, man. How are you?
Good, how you doing?
How's everything?
Good.
What happened to your arm?
I don't answer your questions.
Okay. Well, listen, I got called here. So now you're going to have to start answering questions.
What? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No. She doesn't have to answer questions just because you got called out there, Piggy.
Well, listen, I got called here. So now you're going to have to start answering questions.
No.
All right. You're harassing people?
No.
Well, no. Listen, we just got a phone call, okay, that you're harassing people. Okay. So what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to leave. Because the last time I dealt with you, I wasted 25 minutes of my life talking to you. Okay.
I have
I'm not
video.
doing it again today. So here's the thing. I'm going to be very clear with you. If you do not leave, okay, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to tell you, basically escort you out of here. Okay.
I'm sorry for laughing, but watch this guy. He's such a clown. He's such a clown.
I'm going to be very clear with you. If you do not leave.
He starts off by saying he's going to be very clear with her. And now show me how clear he is. Ready?
I'm doing it again today. So here's the thing. I'm going to be very clear with you. If you do not leave, okay, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to tell you, basically escort you out of here.
Well,
Okay.
I'm going to.
What's your name?
Okay.
I don't answer questions.
Okay. Here's the thing. This is how it's going to work. If you're not going to cooperate, you're going to be arrested. How's it going to go? Do you want to be arrested today?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. What's your name? Now, here's the deal. This is the difference between
Here's the
me
deal.
just walking here for no apparent reason and me being called here. Okay. I was called here because you're harassing people and you're an annoyance. Okay. Now I asked you nicely to leave, which at this point, obviously you're not. So I'm going to ask you what your name is.
I'm not answering questions.
Okay. You're not going to answer questions. What's wrong with your arm?
I'm not answering questions.
You're not answering questions? Okay. Here's the thing. What's your name? Can I have your, do you have any ID on you?
I don't answer questions.
What's your first name?
I don't answer questions.
Is this a game to you?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, so there's 4 questions in a row. Now, she could have had his ass if she had said, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, but she didn't say that.
No. Well, can you send me another unit?
What have we learned? We've learned that when the coppers say, can you send me another unit, they are planning on arresting you. Does everybody agree with that?
Here's the deal. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, let me get a clear here's the deal here from my buddy Brian from Here's the Deal.
Unit.
Here's
Here's
the
the
deal.
deal. I'm telling you right now. Another unit. Here's the deal. I'm telling you right now. This is how it's going to work out. You will be arrested if you don't give me your name for obstruction.
Obstruction for not giving your name.
You're physically interfering with an investigation. All right. I just want to let you know that.
An investigation for what crime? What crime in that?
You're harassing workers here. Yes, you are, man. Okay.
No, I'm not.
Listen, I'm trying to be very, very nice to you. Okay. But this is an ongoing thing. That's got to end. Okay. You can't just come here and start recording people while they're working, while they go through their daily. You can't do it. Okay.
I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story.
Just let me zoom in on him because I watched this already earlier today. Watch his face when she informs him she's a member of the press.
I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story.
Listen, that's fine if you're here to actually report on a story. That's
I'm
fine.
here.
That's fine. Okay. However, I'm asking you right now for your ID. Has nothing to do with you recording people. Okay. Right now. That's not the issue. The issue is that somebody called saying that you're harassing them. So now I come here to try to figure out if you're harassing them or you're not harassing them.
And I'm
Present the victim of my crime. I have a Sixth Amendment right to face my accuser. Present the victim.
not
And you're not
harassing
willing-
them.
How do you, that's easy for you to say.
I have video proof.
I know you have video proof. That's fine. So, what's your first name?
I am not answering questions, sir.
What's that?
I'm not
Does he not remind you of the character in Psycho? Remember?
answering.
Do you remember Christian Bale and he plays this character Psycho? Doesn't he look just like the guy? He comes off just like the psychopath. Watch his face.
So, what's your
I'm sorry.
first name?
I am not answering questions, sir.
What's that?
I'm not answering questions, sir. When does this building end or close?
When's it close?
Look how bunged up he is. Look at him grabbing his own bicep, grabbing his neck, his facial expressions. He's so annoyed.
Hopefully this building closes at 4:30. Hopefully this building closes at 4:30. That's when I'm leaving.
Oh, so you're leaving at 4:30?
Yeah, because that's when the building closes.
Well, how about you leave right now?
I not breaking any laws, sir.
Actually, yeah, you are. Okay. I'm here. I got called here.
So that doesn't mean she's broken a law, JBTP. Put it in the comment section, JBTP.
Okay. And you're not willing to cooperate.
No, I'm
Okay.
standing on my rights.
So how do you want to go about this?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. If this is the way you're gonna play, I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna work out for you in your favor. It's not. What is your name?
I don't answer questions.
Listen, I was, like I said, the last time I dealt with you, okay, it was 25 minutes that I don't know.
Am I being detained?
Well, it depends.
It depends. I'm telling you what to do. I'm ordering you around, but am I detained? It depends.
If you're being detained, then you should, if I say no, are you going to leave?
Am I being
Because usually
detained?
people say, if they ask if they're being detained, they want to leave.
Am I being detained?
No, I'm telling you to leave. So if you leave right now, we're done. How's that sound?
I'm leaving at 4:30 when the building closes.
Now it's 4:31.
No, when 4:30, that's when I'm at.
Yeah. Okay. What's your name?
I don't answer questions, sir.
Okay.
Remember Salinas versus Texas says that you have to say the words, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. I don't answer questions is something that people learned on YouTube. It is not constitutionally sound. It is not legally sound. You must say the words, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right.
Kevin, just hang with her.
Yeah. Hey,
What's your name and badge number?
my name is Patrolman Kevin Render, badge 197.
Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry. Does he have a little speech impediment?
Hey,
What's your name and badge number?
my name is Patrolman Kevin Render, badge 197.
My name is Patrolman Kevin Ruddle.
Thank you, sir. I never met you before.
What's your name?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions? Okay. Oh, you guys doing?
It looks like a person's face right here with a little yellow hat on, but it is not a person's face. It looks like it, doesn't it?
How's your arm?
It's fine.
Okay.
All right, that's not the right year, BZ. I'm not sure what you mean, disabled outcast. What are you referring to here in your comment?
5 more minutes.
Okay, so 5 more minutes till 4:30, and then she's going to leave at 4:30. She's already said she's going to leave at 4:30. So you figure the police could leave her alone for 5 minutes, and they say, we're closed, you can leave now. You think they're going to do that, though?
Are you new in the force?
Am I new? I've been around for some time.
Come back, Mad Hatter. Good to see you, Matt.
So you're here till 4:30?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because that's when the building officially.
So did you, let me see if the volume's up all the way here. Volume's up all the way. So listen.
Till 4:30?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to leave at 4:30? Yes. Okay, so there's 5 minutes till 4:30. Okay, cool.
Because that's when the building officially closes. I don't want to break any laws.
It does.
You guys got to clarify what you're referencing here. I can't keep up with the chat sometimes. Roy is here, everybody.
I'm involved in constitutionally protected activity.
What is it?
Just this guy to me is Reno 911.
In constitutionally protected activity.
What is it?
Constitutionally protected activity.
What's that?
What is constitutionally protected activity?
I'm involved in constitutionally protected activity.
What is it?
Constitutionally protected activity.
What's that?
Filming public officials, what public officials do on public time.
How long have you been doing that?
Since August.
What is your name? This is the last time.
This is the last
If you
time.
don't tell me your name, you're being arrested. Okay?
Didn't she just say she's leaving when the building closes? So now we're at 4:27 or 4:28 p.m. He can't wait 2 minutes.
I'm not laughing. I don't find this funny.
I'm not laughing
Okay? If
either.
anything, I think it's a waste of time.
To investigate constitutionally protected activity, yes, it's a waste of time. I agree with that.
No, it's actually not. Okay?
I'm here to,
There are people in this building right now that are being harassed by you, that they feel harassed by you.
but
Does he look constipated all the time, or is it me?
Okay, so
I'm
here's
not-
here's the thing. I don't care that you have your phone out, that you're recording, okay? But people feel harassed, okay? So I'm telling you right now, I want your name for the report, okay, or you're gonna be arrested. You make that call, okay? You either cooperate or you're not gonna cooperate. This is it,
what crime
Okay.
am I committing?
man. For investigative purposes, you have to give us your name.
No, that's not true. No, she does not. She does not have to violate her Fourth Amendment right for your investigative purposes. That's not true. That's false.
Okay?
What crime am I
Harassment,
suspected?
harassment, man, harassment.
Listen, tell us your name.
Okay.
And you're on 3 minutes, like you said. Or you don't tell us your name and you're here for,
But I'm not harassing anybody, sir.
Yes, you are.
He
No,
explained
I'm
it to
not.
you.
So they say in 3 minutes, this video is 24 minutes and 30 seconds. So at 22 minutes so you can see what I'm looking at down here. The entire video is 24 minutes and 39 seconds. So they're saying here that in 3 minutes, they said the math doesn't make sense. Listen.
You don't tell us your name and you're here for
But being
3 minutes, like you said.
Harassment.
Listen, tell us your name.
Okay.
And you're on 3 minutes, like you said.
In 3
Or
minutes.
You don't tell us your name and you're here for,
but I'm not harassing anybody, sir.
Yes, you are.
He
No,
explained
I'm
it to
not.
you.
Man, you going up to people with your phone.
I don't go up to people.
Listen. People.
No.
They call and they feel harassed.
Well, they haven't filed any paperwork with me yet.
What paperwork is that?
Harassment papers or anything like
That
that.
comes from us. Okay.
No, actually, no. Some of it, yes, I agree with that.
Exactly.
Some of it.
You think I'm making this up?
Yes, you are making
I'm-
it up.
Exercising my First Amendment right.
Yes, you're recording. Big deal. Woohoo. Okay. There's cameras all over the place.
It's a
Okay?
public space.
That's great. Okay. But you're harassing people.
I'm not.
And now these people are working and they have to deal with this.
I'm not talking to anybody. I'm just filming from a
Phone calls.
distance.
Listen to me. I'm asking you what your name is.
What's wrong with his face? What's wrong with his face? Like, just watch his face.
And now these people are working and they have to deal with this.
I'm not talking to anybody. I'm just filming from a
Phone calls.
distance.
Listen to me. I'm asking you what your name is. Okay.
I don't answer questions, sir.
Okay. All right. You're gonna be placed under arrest.
Okay, hold on. My arm.
Listen, I'm gonna
I
be
know.
honest with you.
I
That's fine. You can put this phone. Let go of the phone.
I don't put
Okay.
this in. All this.
That's fine, man. Okay. What is your name? You don't want to tell. I'm asking you what your name is.
Don't have me.
You don't have a name.
No, I take that back. I don't answer questions because what you're doing is illegal.
No, it's not illegal.
It is.
The people here, the police here.
No, I'm not bothering them. I'm exercising my First Amendment
If you're
right.
not bothering it, then
That, I don't know. You're not used to people exercising their First Amendment right.
Well,
then
you
the public
have to
space.
understand, you have to understand that we're called to a fault, okay? And people
Sorry.
may want to sign complaints, they may want to know who you are and why.
You guys know my name. You guys know.
Listen,
No, he does.
listen, man, I don't know what I did yesterday, okay? So here's the thing, are you gonna give us your name?
I'm not giving my name out.
We're gonna walk across.
Okay, stop right there. And this is the reason. Okay, so listen right here.
Listen, man, I don't know what I did yesterday, okay? So here's the thing, are you gonna give us your name?
I'm not giving my name out.
We're gonna walk across.
Okay, so if they're going to arrest you and you're serious and you want to hold them accountable, then tell them that you'll give them your name because if they arrest you, they're going to get your name anyway. So have them give the name, but make sure it's on video, and then you can sue them, and then we can sue them. I mean, how many people here would chip in 10 or 20 bucks towards this woman's lawsuit? Let me drop the link for this video down in the chat. I would love for you guys to let the internet do what it does. Here's the link for the chat. I want to know what happened with her, because this video, if you guys don't know it, this video is 6 years old, and it's from Time to Change Jersey Style. I'm not sure who she is, but I'll give her a thumbs up. I mean, I don't think she makes videos anymore, but they arrest her, they take her to the dungeon.
Turn it off.
And then they turn her camera off, which is a First Amendment right violation.
Turn it off. I'm asking you nicely to turn it off.
This is against my First Amendment right.
No, turn it off.
You're under-
We don't have
Listen,
permission.
you are in police custody, okay? So knock it off and
Okay, so let's check out her videos here. So she put a video up yesterday. I would love to know what happened with that arrest. I mean, she's still putting up videos. A day ago, let me open this bad chicken big so you guys can see it too. So she put a video up a day ago. She's still putting up videos. She's still filming New Jersey coppers. Look at that. Look at what she's 2 weeks ago, 9 days ago, one day ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. She's still doing it. She's still putting it out there. Let me see if we can. I'm an independent journalist. View email address, submit. I'm not a robot. There's her email address. I can't copy and paste it right now because I'm going to put another video in here, but Time to Change Jersey Style at outlook.com. Hey, plead the fifth. Can you send this woman an email and ask her what happened with that wrongful arrest? That would be absolutely awesome. I want to know what happened with her arrest. I want to know. I'm dying to know what happened to her arrest. So let's contact her and find out. Now, earlier today, a member of Team DLZ sent me over a picture of a sign that had been put up in South Carolina. A picture of a sign that had been taken at a pilot in South Carolina. Let me show you exactly where it was in South Carolina. So check this out. This is where this sign was put up. I put it in my community post, but that is the pilot at 4568 Grantville, South Carolina. And let me show you the signage that was put up on the wall. Oh, for the love of Jesus, what just happened right there? Let me get a shareable link here. Let me put this bad chicken right in here. There it is. Hopefully. Okay, so there it is right there. Now I put the phone number to the Aiken County Sheriff right there across it. But if you take a look at the sign, what it says is, warning, this is the stakeout location of Aiken County Sheriff's Office. 803-642-1761 is the number to, and get this, the sheriff's name is Mike Hunt. Yeah, his parents named him Michael Hunt. This guy's parents hated him so bad, they named him Mike Cunt. That's what they named him. They named him Mike Cunt. You can't make this shit up. That is, I mean, they named him Mike Cunt. I'm so sorry. So what I decided to do was give a call over there.
Thank you for calling the Aiken County Sheriff's Office. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911 now. If you know your prior or emissions and evidence.
Here it is. Here it is. Listen carefully to this phone call.
Sheriff's Office.
Hey, how you doing? My name's Cletus. I'm calling because I saw this sign up at a truck stop, and I had to call you right away. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Listen, I work as a journalist part-time, so all my calls are recorded and on the record, and I know I got a funny accent, but I was hoping y'all did down there too. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, listen, I was just given a call here because I seen this sign up at a truck stop when I was driving through, and it said that warning, this is a stakeout location for the Aiken County Sheriff's Office, and then Michael Hunt is listed. And it says there at the bottom, if a deputy confronts you, raise your hands immediately and do not make any sudden movements. So I was just wondering a couple things here real quick. Number one, how can I help the sheriff's office? Who you want to stake out for? Is there any particular person? Because the Fourth Amendment says particularly describing the place to be searched and the person or things to be seized. And this right here says that everybody's seized, that every one of us is seized if a cop walks right up to us. So I'm just trying to figure out who you're looking for. Can I help out?
So I don't know
What's
what
that?
it is. I don't know what's going on, what you're talking about, where the sign is or anything. I'm confused.
Oh, well, let me just help you out. I'm real sorry. I pulled into a truck stop because I'm a long-haul truck driver sometimes, and then I seen this sign, and it's the big sign that says, warning, this is a stakeout location for the Aiken County Sheriff's Office. And then there's a peace officer symbol there, and it says Office of the Sheriff Michael Hunt, Aiken County, South Carolina. And then it says, if a deputy confronts you, raise your hands up immediately and do not make any sudden movements. So there was a couple things I was wondering. That's why I'm calling. Is Michael Hunt there today on a Sunday, or is he just come in on Monday through Friday?
Monday through Friday.
Got it. And how is Mr. Hunt as a person? Because he's right here. He's telling me my Fourth Amendment no longer exists by putting a sign up in a truck stop. And I just want to know how that's possible. And if you're looking for a bad guy, I'm more than willing to help you. I will help you find that bad guy if you're looking for somebody. Is there some more information I can get?
So I think that's something you probably have to speak with Sheriff Hunt about.
Well, I'm going to call there again tomorrow. Well, I'll call there again tomorrow morning, but Sheriff Hunt ain't going to get on the phone. So I'm just wondering how in God's green earth can someone make a sign that says that if a deputy walks up to me, I'm not supposed to move, I've been seized? How's that a thing? The Fourth Amendment says I have the right from unreasonable searches and seizures. This is saying any deputy walks up to me and I'm seized. What the hell does that mean?
I can have a deputy give you a phone call, but as far as that, I mean, I don't know anything that's going on.
You got my phone number
all
right
that.
here? Because I'll tell you what, this sign right here is unconstitutional.
Okay. What's your phone number, sir?
How soon can I expect a phone call back from a deputy?
I don't know, sir. What's your name?
You can call me JD, but let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm taking the sign down off the wall. This ain't legitimate. This is tyranny, and I ain't going to stand for it. I'm taking it down right now.
Which?
Now that you can hear when I tell her that I'm going to take the sign off the wall, you can hear her start typing. Listen.
This sign I'm just telling you now, this sign is coming down, and I'm the one who took it down. I ain't leaving this sign up. I am not seized the moment I see a deputy. That's ridiculous.
Okay, which truck stop is it?
Oh, shit. I don't got the address here, but I'd have to walk outside and take a look-see because I'm inside here now.
Are you at the Pilot, or are you at the
rest
stop that's on the interstate?
Oh, so he put these signs up all over the place unconstitutionally? Is that what he did?
No, sir. I'm not saying that at all. Please don't take my words and switch it up. No, I don't know, sir.
I'm just saying, ma'am, you're American, I'm American. This is ridiculous. You mean telling you if a deputy walks up to me, I'm seized and don't move? What kind of crap is that? What kind of crap is that? I thought I was a free American.
Okay, I'll have a deputy give you a phone call. As far as the signs, I mean, I'm not even from Aiken County, so I don't know where they're at. So
You ain't even from around here?
No, sir. I'm from Augusta.
Well, I don't know who Michael Hunt thinks he is, but is he elected over there in Aiken County?
Yes, sir. He's been elected for the past 20 years.
Oh, there's the problem right there. This man's indentured. He believes that he has a right over our freedom, and there's the problem right there. Well, I'm tearing this sign down. I'll tell you that. I'm going to go to every truck stop in the area. I'm going to take each one of them down. You give me a call back, you can get me stopped by the end of the day, but I'm off today, so I'm going to run around. I'm taking down every single one of these signs. This is unconstitutional. Just letting you know right now. I don't give a damn who's on a stakeout. I ain't seized if I see a deputy. I am not seized. I am free. You understand?
You hear her typing?
I'm taking down every single one of these damn signs. I just want you to know that. I'm going to go to every single truck stop in this area. I'm taking them down. You tell Michael Hunt he can give me a call back if he wants to talk about my freedom.
His parents hated him.
Okay. I'll have a deputy give you a phone call. It's going to be from a block the restricted number, so just keep your line open, okay?
I'll turn on my ringer right now. I'm looking forward to it. Ma'am?
Okay.
All right. I'll wait for his phone call. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And now.
Doing? Oh, hello. Hello. This is JD. How you doing?
Hey, this is Staff Sergeant Ken Alejo with the Sheriff's Office in Aiken County.
I'm so sorry. Staff Sergeant what?
Ken Alejo.
Canalejo?
Ken Alejo.
Canalejo. Can you spell that for me, please, sir?
Sure. It's C-A.
Do me a favor and spell this sergeant's name out so that we can give him a call again tomorrow to see if, well, you'll see. I'm not going to blow it for you, but write his name down for me.
Yep.
N-A.
Yep.
L-E.
Okay.
J-O.
Yep. You spell that for me, please, sir?
Sure. It's C-A.
Yep.
N-A.
Yep.
L-E.
Okay.
J-O. And my badge number is 6324.
All righty. Well, listen, my name's JD. I'm a part-time journalist, so everything I do is recorded on the record. And I know I got a funny accent, but don't make fun of me because I got some real points of contention here that I want to talk about with you. And I'm really upset right now.
Okay.
So these signs right here, one of them I took down already. I'm heading over to another truck stop to see if there's another one over here, and I'm going to take that one down too. All right. So let me explain something to you right now. I'm reading the sign here. And by the way, did Michael Hunt's parents hate him or something? Why would you name him Mike and the last name Hunt? Why would you do that to that man? Anyway, point is, so he's got a sign up here that says this is a stakeout location for Aiken County Sheriff's Office. If a deputy confronts you, raise your hands immediately. Do not make any sudden movements. Well, that, my friend, is a seizure. And that, my friend, is unconstitutional. You can't tell me that just because I've seen a deputy that I'm seized. That's illegal. You understand that?
Yeah, there's nothing in that wording that says that you are seized.
It says, if a deputy confronts you, raise your hands immediately and don't make any sudden movements. That means I have been seized. I have been detained. And I am not subject to a terrorist stop just because I see a deputy and he walks up to me.
That's your opinion, sir.
That's a fact, sir. That's a fact.
Okay. Well, that's your opinion of a fact.
Well, let me just tell you what I'm going to do. I'm taking down every one of these signs. I'm going to go drive each one of these. I'm going to take down every single one of them. Every time.
And when we identify you, we'll charge you with the crime that fits appropriate.
What's the crime? Go ahead, list it. You threatening me with the crime?
Is there anything else I can do for you, Jay?
Hold on a minute. I wanted to slow down a little bit here. This conversation's going off the rails here because I'm upset. And you ain't taking into consideration why I'm upset. You ain't considering at all what my rights are here.
Nobody's violated your rights, JD.
Okay. It says right here, if a deputy confronts you, raise your hand. Meaning you are being detained.
Has the deputy confronted you?
But you don't understand. You can't tell me that if a deputy walks up to me, I'm detained just because he walks up to me.
Just because we walk up to you doesn't mean you're detained.
It says on the sign exactly the opposite. It says if a deputy confronts you, raise your hand.
Where does it say you're detained on that sign?
Well, let me ask you a question. If you've arrested my motion, it used to be called arrested before Terry versus Ohio, but now since Terry versus Ohio, now it's called
Ohio is a Terry press, sir. That has nothing to do with getting out and talking with people.
I'm sorry, Mr. Canaleo. Let me say something to you. If I have to raise my hands up and stop my motion, I have been seized. And then I know the Supreme Court changed the meaning of words here so the cops could detain people, but I am not detained because I see a deputy. You understand that? What crime are you going to charge me for tearing this sign down?
Is that your property? Is the sign your property?
Well, I don't know if Michael Hunt put it up here. I don't know who this came
Is
from.
the sign your property? Like, is it your specific property, Mr.
It's
Davis?
my freedom.
It's not your property.
You're threatening my freedom.
I'm threatening your freedom if you tear up or take somebody else's property. If it doesn't
Let me ask you a question. Did you not pledge allegiance and swear an oath to uphold the Constitution? Didn't you do that?
Absolutely, I did.
Well, then, are you
the Constitution of the state of South Carolina and the U.S. Constitution?
all right? So then, here's the thing, sir. You are a free man. You have the ability to think. If you're telling me on a sign that I have to raise my hands the moment I see a deputy, then I have been detained at a minimum. And that is not the fact. That is unconstitutional. You have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime I have committed. So if you're putting up signs saying if the deputy walks up to me, I'm detained, that is unconstitutional. And you know
on that sign, it says nothing about you being detained.
Raise my hands up?
It does not have that verbiage in there, JD. That does not say that on that sign that you are detained.
It says if a deputy confronts you, raise your hands.
It doesn't say you're detained.
Mr. Canaleo, it says right here to stop and raise my hands up.
I understand what it says, and
that's a seizure.
I've seen plenty of those signs, but on nowhere does that say that you're detained.
Let me ask you a question. Who the hell does Michael Hunt think he's elected, correct? He is elected. Right.
He is the duly appointed elected sheriff of Aiken County.
And he ain't a dictator now, is he? So he has to live within the boundaries of the law, which is the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. Now, it was bastardized in 1968 with Terry versus Ohio. But I'll tell you what, right now, if a deputy walks up to me, I ain't raising my hands up like I'm a little bitch. All right? I ain't doing that. You could go pound sand, deputy. I ain't raising my hands up because you walk up to me.
Well,
you're damn lucky you were allowed to walk around a free man in this country.
Well, I am a free man. You're a free man as well.
Well, this says I ain't a free man if you walk up to me.
And that's not what that says. That's your
It says if a deputy confronts you, raise your hands immediately.
If that's your interpretation, you're interpreting it wrong.
This sign is unconstitutional. You
that's
understand?
Your opinion, sir.
No, it's not. What the hell are you talking about?
That's your opinion.
If you tell, hold on a minute, deputy, slow down a second, okay? Let's slow down, all right? I'm getting excited here. If you walk up to me right now, and I'm standing in front of you, and you tell me, raise my hands up, you have arrested my motion. They even say that in the Terry versus Ohio oral argument, that if you stop my motion, you have arrested me. And then they change the meaning of the word seized from detained. It no longer means seized, it's just detained. So if you are detaining me, then you are Terry stopping me at a minimum. So that means you have seized me, partially seized me under a detainment. You can't put a sign up that says if I see a deputy and he walks up to me, put my hands up, I've been detained. What kind of power is that?
Again, that sign doesn't say anything about you're being detained.
Well, then what am I? Okay, so you walk up to me and I put my hands in the air and I stand there like a freaking moron?
I mean, people do it all the time.
Yeah, I guess they're goddamn sheeple. I'll tell you that right now. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And let me just tell you something, sir. You and I as a man, just because you put a badge on don't mean you're superior to me. As a matter of fact, I guarantee you this.
Again, that's your opinion, Mr. JD. Nobody has made any type of comment or anything to you saying that they're superior to you or better than you.
What makes you think if you walk up to me, I got to put my hands in the air? What makes you think?
There's nothing that says if you don't, then you will be arrested. So
it says on the sign that I'm being detained for a simple confrontation with a deputy. No reasonable, articulable suspicion.
Incorrect, JD. Incorrect.
I'm incorrect?
Yes.
Okay, I'll listen and learn. Go ahead. Explain to me how me stopping and raising my hands up doesn't mean I'm detained. I'll listen.
Crickets. He doesn't say anything. Nothing.
Hello?
I'm here.
Well, I'm listening. You explain to me how I'm not detained if I got to raise my hands up upon your confrontation of me. Explain it. I'm listening.
At any point in time, if you're out with an officer, and you can ask them, "Am I detained?" If they say yes, then you're detained. If they say no, then you're free to go.
Okay, deputy. So, but then it says right here on this sign right here, if you confront me, you walk up to me in this here truck stop and say, how you doing? I got to raise my hands up.
No, it is not enforceable. This is an unconstitutional sign. This is illegal. I don't know if it's illegal, but it's unconstitutional. You don't have to raise your hands up if a deputy walks up to you.
Means I'm detained. Hello? You smart man, ain't you? Made it to the police academy, didn't you?
Incorrect, JD.
Oh, so if I got to stop and raise my hands, I'm not really detained?
That you're doing that based off of your own free will because you've read that sign.
So this is from my cunt. This is from my cunt right here, up on the wall right here. I'm sorry. Let me say Michael Hunt so it don't come out funny because my cunt just sounds real funny. Okay, Michael Hunt. Okay, so Michael Hunt here, he's saying that the moment a deputy walks up, I got to raise my hand.
Let's listen to this. Let's listen to this again. This is so funny.
So this is from my cunt. This is from my cunt right here, up on the wall right here. I'm sorry. Let me say Michael Hunt so it don't come out funny because my cunt just sounds real funny. Okay, Michael Hunt. Okay. So Michael Hunt here, he's saying that the moment a deputy walks up, I got to raise my hand. Who the hell do you think you are? I'm raising my hands because I've seen a copper in front of me.
Okay. Well,
that's preposterous on his face.
That's your own choosing, JD. Your own choosing.
It's a directive from the sheriff himself, Captain. It's a directive. You not reading what I'm saying to you?
I'm not a captain. Don't promote me. I'm just a sergeant.
Okay, Sergeant, it is a directive directly from the duly elected who got powers instilled in him from the state telling me to raise my hands the moment a copper walks up to me. What the hell are you talking about, sir?
No, that just makes sure that everybody is safe and there's no misconceptions. So,
well, let me just tell you something, Sergeant. I'm going to each and every stop. I'm tearing this damn sign down. I ain't leaving it up no matter no how, no way. Let me know the code, statute, or ordinance, which law I'm breaking. Which law am I breaking?
Is it your property?
No, you tell me the code, statute, or ordinance, the law I'm breaking.
Is it your property, JD?
Oh, you raising your voice to me now, son?
Yeah. Is it your property?
A little respect for your elders, boy. So listen, it is not my property.
Exactly.
But
that's why you don't want to. That's why you don't want to answer it, JD.
I just answered you. It is not my property.
If you decide that you want to go and rip property down that is not belonging to you, then that is fine, and you just accept the repercussions as
okay. Well, let me just tell you something real quick. Sergeant, just so you know, if you take and you abandon a piece of property somewhere in an area that could be
not abandoned, it's posted.
It don't say do not remove this under penalty of law. It don't say that.
All
you
right,
might want to research your
law.
law. What's that?
Is there anything else I can do
yeah,
for you?
Yeah, you could examine your position in this world. You are not my boss.
Yeah,
you are not my dad. I don't answer to you.
Sir. I hope you have a good rest of the night.
Yeah, I see how it is. You don't know your rights. You don't know anything here. It's a ridiculous conversation so far. Oh, I see. You're just going to hang up like a regular old JBTP. I'm going to let you go then. You hang up on me all you want. Son of a gun, I tell you what. You better pack yourself a lunch, boy. If I was a little younger and a little bit more brazen, I'd come down there and tell you right to your face. All right? I ain't gonna let you go now. You shut your damn pie hole, boy. I'm going later.
For use. Okay, you cannot feel.
Oh man, that phone call to my cunt tomorrow is going to be so funny. I cannot wait to call my cunt tomorrow. I can't wait. I'm going to call that sheriff up tomorrow, and I'm going to let him know that he is crazy. He thinks that he can put up signs saying that if a deputy walks up to me, I mean, that was, I'm not sure. I was laughing my ass off. I was laughing. You know, when I made that phone call, I was laughing in between when I was listening to him. I can't wait till you cam my cunt either. All right. Are you ready for the next video? Are you ready for the next video? Will you guys do me a favor? Will you put OTVO, Overturn Terry versus Ohio? Will you put that in the comment section for me just real fast? Let's get a team check here. Team DLZ rolling through. Team DLZ is rolling through, and we will call my cunt tomorrow, and I will let him know in no uncertain terms that those signs are unconstitutional. That's just an absolute fact. That's an absolute fact. We shall proceed.
Film inmates without their
They don't know the law to get it.
live stream. Taking pictures.
Hello? May I ask what you're doing?
You can stop filming right now. We are not going to allow you to film us on state property. You can stop.
I'm down here.
We're not on state property. Okay, is there a reason why you're filming the institution?
Yes.
Why?
Because we want to.
Because you want to?
Mm-hmm.
Were you authorized by the Department of Corrections?
Don't need to be authorized.
You're standing on state property
No,
right
I'm not.
now. You are.
No, I'm not. Public easement. See that road right there? This is a public easement. See those utilities right there? That's public. See that sign that you guys posted down there? You posted it on that sign.
Is there a reason why you're filming?
Because we want to. We're photographers. It's what we do.
Okay. But we have a public information officer that will allow you to film what we want.
We don't
and
need
authorize everything
permission.
you do.
We don't need permission.
Why the conflict?
We just, no conflict. You came out to
What
us.
are you going to use the film for?
It's so funny. Look at this great big pig. Walks out here and he asks him,
Why the conflict?
you are being Zeller. His name is Zeller. You see his name tag right there? You're being confrontational. That's why there's a conflict. Confrontation, conflict. You're doing it, piggy.
Everything you do.
We don't need permission.
Why the conflict?
We just, no conflict. You came out to
What
us.
are you going to use the film for?
For my personal use.
Okay, you cannot film inmates without their permission.
But I am.
Do you have their permission?
Don't need it.
Do you have their written permission?
Don't need
Film
it.
each one of them.
Don't need it.
Do you have my permission?
Don't need yours. You're being audio and video
And if you're
recorded.
going to put that on any social media, you need my permission.
I do not.
Absolutely not.
And if you're audio recording, that actually is against the law.
No, it's not. Not as long as you're being told.
Did you tell me?
I did.
And I'm not approving you to audio record me.
Okay. I don't care about your approval.
You guys have a nice day. Inside OIC.
We're going to walk down here. It's a government vehicle.
You know what I find the most preposterous about these jail guards and prison guards? In the history of America, in the entire history of our country, there have been a fraction, I'm talking a fraction of a percentage, a fraction of 1%, a tiny fraction of 1% of people who have gone to jails or prisons and tried to break people out. It has been a fraction. What's happening right now? Drones are dropping off chemicals over the wall. That's what's happening. But there's no safety risk. No one's trying to break out of the jail or prison because you're there filming it. Why would you film yourself trying to break out of a jail or a prison? It's just preposterous garbage.
Sorry, Chris.
Is this just the men's prison?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the female prison is on the other side.
Exactly,
I don't know what you
random.
guys are so upset about. It's just cameras.
Exactly, random patriot.
Rules and policies don't apply out here, though. Law applies out here, not
Exactly, Claudette.
rules and policies. Sorry. This is outside your jurisdiction out here.
So that officer, that sergeant over there, down on the radio and said this is not going on, and they're over here to talk.
Yeah, pretty mad. But one basic thing to remember is you cannot trespass the eyes. You know what that means? Whatever I can see from a public easement, I can film. So, sorry you're upset about it. Sorry you don't know what the law is,
Well,
but
I have responsibility to keep this place secure.
understood. We're not over there.
I am here.
We're not over
And
there.
when we have people doing something that I don't know what you're doing or why you're doing it.
Well, I just told you what we're doing.
I need to ask.
Right on. He's a moron. So you're going to walk out and say, what are you doing? He's going to go, yeah, we were just planning on breaking people out of jail.
I need to find out.
You did say
because I don't know who you are.
You
Okay.
did tell us that we can't film.
No.
Yeah, actually you did.
You're still filming.
Actually,
still filming.
but you came out and you said
I've
that at
asked you
first.
not to, and I asked you to step off our property.
Well, I'm not on your property.
I haven't stepped on your property.
Fire hydrant, utility poles, not put in by the
I'm
prison.
not out here to create conflict.
Well, then why are you here?
Because you could be filming to set up an escape from.
Oh, really? Okay.
How do you want
But prison.
I'm not out here to create conflict?
Well, then why are you here?
Because you could be filming to set up an escape from.
Oh, really? Okay.
How do you want?
Okay.
He's got jokes.
Did you tell
I have concerns.
Did you tell that to the Google car when they drove by?
I have concerns.
Did you tell that to the Google car when they drove by? Did you stop them and say, hey, you're planning an escape. Don't take pictures here. You didn't. Okay. Thank you.
It's just, it is just so ridiculously stupid. This bottom of the barrel, scraping the bottom of humanity humanoid believes that he's going to try to break people out of the prison as they're filming. In what kind of bozo clown world is he living in? It's mind blowing. No one's trying to break anybody out of prison because you get shot and killed. In the history of having jails and prisons in our country, you can't even. Does anybody here? There's 325 people here. Out of the 325 people here right now, tell me, has anybody ever heard of someone trying to break somebody out of a jail or break somebody out of a prison from the outside, trying to break in to get somebody out? It has never, no, not never. I'm sure it has happened in the 1920s during Prohibition. I'm sure people tried to get broken out of the jails because you were locking people up for wanting to have a drink. And pretty much it's pretty standard across America. Most people in this country want to have a drink. But has anybody ever heard of someone trying to break into a jail or a prison to break people out? I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it once.
You guys have a nice day.
It is the walk of shame.
Yeah.
Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Sure, brother. I'm sorry. I didn't do that. Film cops. I didn't hit the like button. Let me make sure I give a thumbs up, and I'm just going to give him an algorithm. So you always want to, I see some of y'all doing this too. Do me a favor, y'all. You can go to every video I got and type the word algorithm in the comment section and then scroll up and hit that like button.
Okay, what seems to be the problem and what is your badge number?
SCID?
For what purpose?
To identify you.
When I am just sitting here at a gas station pumping fuel?
SCID.
On what cause?
I'll explain to you in a second. So SCID.
What's your name? You're the sheriff?
No,
you're a deputy sheriff. Badge number
Deputy.
511. And you're just walking up here to me in the gas station while I'm getting fuel, demanding for a photo ID.
Okay, Missouri has where you're required to identify yourself.
I believe we'll be leaving now.
What's that?
I believe we'll be leaving now. He wants my ID for no reason.
We got one on here.
Yeah. But what's he need ID for?
Stop right there. You should reach up into your visor where you've got your trifold and you've got your cop cards. You got your trifold and you got your cop cards with that broccoli wide rubber band. Your Non-driver cop card is right there. You open that bad chicken up right away, and then you show him on here, number 4. Cop demands ID, says he has reasonable articulable suspicion. While filming, state, I plead the 5th Amendment. I identify as good citizen. No ID is required. The case law is below it. With reasonable articulable suspicion, Hibble versus Nevada says citizen may state how they ID, not give ID without probable cause. Now, you could get arrested. You might get arrested if you don't give ID. And then you can fight that case, and hopefully we get it all the way up to the Supreme Court, and they can remove Hibble versus Nevada, because Hibble versus Nevada is also unconstitutional. I don't have to speak to the cop. I can stand mute, but I'm just telling you what I would do if I were you.
He wants my ID for no reason.
We got one on there.
Yeah. But what's he need ID for?
Show it to him.
Why is... Hey, what's the profile you're trying to
I'm
look
not
for?
profiling anybody. You look like somebody I need to talk to. I want to
You
verify that.
said I look like someone that you need to talk to. If you ever needed to talk to me, why didn't you ever come out to my house and speak with me?
What's your name?
Why?
To make sure I got the right person. If I got the wrong person, I'll apologize for this whole incident.
Listen, we're headed to Florida for his grandpa's funeral. We got to go. We got to catch a flight down to St. Louis.
Yeah, you're Micah. Go with me.
No, sir. You don't have
We have an arrest warrant for you.
No, sir. You
Yes,
don't
we
have
do.
no arrest
Micah.
warrant. Then why haven't you ever been out to my house?
We have an arrest warrant for you.
I don't believe you do.
We do.
Let me see it.
It's at the office.
No, sir.
Hey, we got airplane tickets already paid for him to go to his grandpa's funeral.
Micah,
Sir, we have tickets. What the fuck? Take this camera, Dad.
Step out of the vehicle, Micah.
Dirty jackboot thug pig.
Step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle. Get money back.
So let me say something here. The reason why I showed this to you is a very specific reason. Why do you need to be arrested now? Why do you have to go to jail right now? Why can't they put a tracking device on your wrist, a single band that doesn't come off without a wand? Why can't you schedule the arrest? If he knows Micah lives there and he knows that that's him, why can't you schedule it? Why do you have to go to jail right now? How come that is? In today's day and age, as the cops always say, we have the technology so that you don't need to be arrested, kidnapped off the street, car impounded. You don't have to go through all that anymore. We can change this. The technology is available now to put a tracking device on this young man and allow him to turn himself in or go down, pay the fine, or show up to court if it's a failure to appeal, or if it's a child support case, he can pay his child support. But he's not some danger to society, or there'd be a manhunt for him. But he's not a danger to society. Why do you need to be arrested right now? It's a fair question, and you may have never even considered it. But why, in today's day and age, do you need to be arrested right this second? Why do we got to put chains and torture cuffs and slave chains on you and drag you down to a dungeon? Why can't we schedule that? Why can't you put a tracking device on his car, a tracking device on him, and say, okay, we'll see you in 72 hours? Think about it. It can be done today.
You guys ever had a problem with me? Could came out to my house and found me. Here, you take this thing off my neck. Yeah.
No, they don't want to come out to your house and treat you civilly or schedule an appointment. They want to torture cuff you and drag you down to the dungeon because it's an industry.
And my money out of my pockets so they don't steal my money. This pocket.
And they might steal his money.
You should have come out to the house a long time ago.
At 5:30, undercover traffic stops causing controversy.
have a license?
No,
It's just absolutely pathetic. And I really want you guys to consider this and think about this. We don't need to arrest people right now anymore. Cops don't need to make split-second decisions anymore. We now have defensive gear. We have cameras. We have ways to track people. We don't need to arrest people anymore. This is a pathetic display of authoritarianism and despotism. It's disgusting. And again, they said he was leaving town to go to his grandfather's funeral. They have airline tickets. Then why can't you let him go? Because jail is an industry, because prison is an industry. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. $50 billion a year is spent on jail. 50 billion. 1 out of 2 will recidivate and go back to jail. So then $25 billion is being wasted just on these jackboot thug pigs. It's absolutely disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting what we're seeing, and it has to be changed. This is the reason why I'm doing everything I'm doing.
What you going for, sir?
What?
I said, what you going for?
What am I going what for?
I just walked up to the window. You guys are hands deep in the glove compartment over there. What you going?
Listen to this carefully. The beginning of this video right here, the first 30 seconds of this, really the first 10 seconds, is the entire reason why I'm showing it to you. So pay very close attention. Pay very close attention to the first 10, 20 seconds of this video. I'm going to come right back on in a second.
What you going for, sir?
What?
I said, what you going for?
What am I going what for?
I just walked up to the window. You guys are hands deep in the glove compartment over there.
What's going on, guys? 805 Cop Watch here. Thank you guys for watching. Now, before I get started, I do want to state that everything that I say or do in my videos or the videos that I share is my personal choice and opinion and may not be 100% factual. Now,
what you going for, sir?
What?
I said, what you going for?
What am I going what for?
I just walked up to the window. You guys are hands deep in the glove compartment over there.
What?
Okay, so that's it right there. You have got to have your license, registration, and proof of identification up in your visor with this fat ass broccoli wad rubber band that I send with you when you get a trifold. You have to make the copy of your driver's license, proof of ID, and insurance. It's a photocopy of the driver's license, front and back. I've been pulled over 3 times, and I used my photocopy of my driver's license 3 times. He's even saying out loud here, why you're reaching around, why your hands going, reaching equals pow, pow, pow. You don't want to do that. Get a photocopy of your driver's license, front and back, your current registration, your current proof of insurance. You want the current proof of insurance on there. It says your current proof of insurance. You do not want to reach around. Tomorrow, price of trifolds go up by $3. Right now they're $12. They go up to $15 tomorrow. I'm trying to find the sweet spot where people can afford them and I can also make a little bit of a living. I'm trying to find that sweet spot. I lowered them down too low. $12 isn't enough. Tomorrow they go up by $3 a piece. I have no choice. I have to keep the wheels on the car as I drive here. But this right here and putting your stuff up in your visor might just save your life. And if it does, I want to see your video. Someone sent me a video the other day. You guys saw it. I posted it.
Use them.
Where them damn kids at, man?
What you going for, sir?
What?
I said, what you going for?
What am I going what for?
I just walked up to the window. You guys are hands deep in the glove compartment over there.
I mean, I can't look for the shit you want to ask me for.
That's exactly, yeah, that's what I'm getting to. I'm Officer Cropper with the Charlton Police Department.
We know.
Stop this afternoon?
No, we don't. What'd you make that illegal turn back here at the Dollar General for?
Just shut up. Cody's coming after me. I just got all the tickets the day before yesterday. He's got my insurance card. He never gave me back my insurance card. Officer.
Oh, so an officer's already addressed the tag thing with y'all?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so that was yesterday?
Yeah.
I got you. Do you mind if I see that for a second?
Actually, there's a few tickets there.
There was
tag, not
5 days
changing the
ago.
license.
This was
5 days ago, 6 days ago.
4 days
so
ago.
Weaving over the roadway as well.
Which that
I got you. Private sale registration requirement. Okay, so you got this car from a private seller?
Yeah.
Actually, I bought this from a homeowner.
Oh, okay. But not like from a car dealership?
No.
Okay, I got you. No big deal, man. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You know, there's not a whole lot of people driving around at 2 in the morning. especially on a car with
Man,
no
I
tag.
come up here and got a drink. You know what I'm saying?
I got you, man. That's no big deal. Well, hey, look, as long as an officer's already addressed it to you and you've already shown him necessary stuff to dispel the alarm that this car's not stolen, that's all we need, man.
All right.
I'm not here to give you unnecessary tickets. You got your license on you?
I just told you I don't have no license.
All right, guys, real quick, I want to give a shout out to the driver and the passenger. Now, if you guys channel, good one.
So
the only reason I fast forward through the man talking here on 805 Cop Watch isn't because I don't like him. I'll subscribe to his channel. This is a year-old video, but it's because he may say something that's not true legally, and I don't want that to happen.
You don't have a license?
No, I don't have my license. I didn't get them switched over. He said they wasn't no good. He wrote me a ticket for it.
What do you mean?
Because I moved. My old lady passed away about 9 months ago. I used to live in Bremen.
I'm sorry to hear
where
that.
I moved to Mountain Zion.
Yeah.
And for me not having my license changed over from Bremen to Mountain Zion, he wrote me a fucking ticket for it.
Really?
Told us to cut him up.
Well, shoot. Honestly, I'm just here to verify that you do have a license. You know what I mean? And your license isn't suspended.
I can give you all my information.
Here.
David Christopher Wilson. I mean, there's my information.
I'm 10-4. So, do you have an ID on you?
So you don't. But I ain't trying to be a dick to you, but man, he ain't got to give you his ID.
Yeah, legally he doesn't have to give
I
me
mean,
anything.
legally, this ain't got nothing to do with him.
But it's just something I like to ask whenever I'm.
Exactly correct. The gentleman in the video said it correct. You don't have to give your ID if you're the passenger in a car. Now, if the copper orders you out of the car, open up your trifold right here, and he says, cop says for the passenger to get out of the car. It's right there. Passenger, get out. Sorry, I'm on a green screen, so the yellow acts a little funny here. Arizona versus Johnson. I'm sorry, I can't see because the damn green screen stuff here. Both cases state you have to get out of the car in the name of officer safety if he orders the passenger to get out of the car, but not ID. So get this. Because of Arizona versus Johnson and Maryland versus Wilson, 2009 and 1997, because of those two cases, you are detained officially. It's a Terry stop extended into a traffic stop. You're detained. The cop can put you in torture cuffs, make you lay on your belly, get on your knees, put you in the back of his cop car in a cage, and you're only being detained, but yet you still don't have to give your identification. The only time you have to give your identification is if there's probable cause to arrest you. If you have broken the law, if you shoplifted at the 7-Eleven, if you ran across the street on a red light and then you jumped in your friend's car and drove away and he said, oh, I saw you cross the street on a red, because that is probable cause when you have broken the law. But you still don't have to give your identification unless you have broken the law. In your trifold, it tells you if he orders the passenger out of the car, you have to get out of the car. Both cases state you have to get out of the car. The spirit of the law: exit the car with the hands up and state, I identify as good citizen. Do you see that? Do you see it? You don't have to give your ID yet, unless he's going to charge you with a crime.
I'm on a traffic stop, no one's in the car.
Here goes my ticket.
So would you mind just not digging around in there?
I'm just grabbing my tickets.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, man. Look, I got you on video too.
Okay, and that's completely fine. You guys have that right. It's just I can't.
You know what I mean?
On that side, and I can't see what you're reaching for in there.
Let's see. This one is.
But you're saying, sir, you do have a valid driver's license.
Yes,
you just
yes,
you
I do.
just haven't got it switched over, and you haven't gotten a new copy of it yet.
Exactly.
Okay, that's fine.
But,
yeah. All right, guys. I'll be right back with you. Okay. Oh, actually, shoot, I do have to get your. You got your name and stuff on these?
Yeah.
Okay, David Wilson, good OLN. Your phone number and stuff still on here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, sir. I'll be right back.
These motherfuckers, bro. What did he do?
No, just seen tick.
There it is. So the whole reason that I showed that to you was because I wanted you to understand that the cop can order you out of the car and you have to get out of the car. He can put you in torture cuffs, little bug flying around here. He can put you in torture cuffs. He can put you on your belly, put you on your knees, treat you completely inhumanely, put you in a cage in the back of the car, detain you there for an extended period of time. And you still don't got to give your ID. It's on your cop cards. It's on the Fifth Amendment cop card, and it's on the trifold. So now you know. If you didn't know that before, now you do. Let's go back to 1:15 here where this video starts.
So I think they told him to get down, and he did. So.
Look at all those jackboot thug pigs. Look at them. There it is. He's got a canine cop. What's the most sick, sadistic kind of cop there is? A canine cop. I didn't delete your comment. Coming up on 3 months, I've been out of jail. Next week, I'll be out of jail for 3 months. Look how he walks. I'm a coming over there, I tell you what. Look at him in his clown costume.
Who are you? Talk to me? Yeah. Who are you? You did. Huh? You did. Let me see your ID.
No.
You don't have an ID? Let me see your driver's license.
No.
You don't have any of that?
No.
Because that's my job. I'm asking you again. Do you have an ID?
I have a driver's license.
Where's your driver's license, sir? I need to see it then. Put that down. Sir? Peace officer, sir. I'm a state police. And put the camera some other direction.
Don't touch my camera.
ID, sir. Show me your ID, please.
Why?
Suspicious person. How's that? Let me see your ID, please, sir.
Suspicious person does not mean that you have to give up your Fourth Amendment right. It does not mean that at all whatsoever. You do not have to give him your ID. You do not have to give him your ID.
Suspicious person. How's that? Let me see your ID, please, sir.
There's a news
sir,
in here.
Sir,
I'm here with
let me see the ID, please.
No.
I don't believe I have to show you my ID.
Yo! I'm gonna ask you again, please, sir.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sir, I'm being friendly and cooperative,
Sir.
but I don't understand why I have to show my ID.
Let me see your ID, sir.
I'm just getting B-roll of people walking
That's
around.
fine, sir.
Obviously,
I need to see the
heard
ID, sir.
something about what happened.
I need to see the ID, please. You don't have an ID. Press ID. You don't have an ID.
I have a driver's license.
7167. Sergeant Lester. What's Lester's call sign? 7167. No, I'm not 70. 7074. 7040.
So I want to show you something here. This video right here is 14 years old and has 2 million views. Do you see that? And so look at just in the last 14 years, what has happened. These cops used to believe that they could walk up and block your camera. But because so many people have filed lawsuits and so many people now know their rights, they can't do this anymore.
7040.
I mean, you walked over to me.
Okay.
70, 44, 70, 45. I'm in the extension.
Look at him. What a moron. He's already been captured on film. What?
So you telling me I can't move from my head?
No, I'm showing you stay right here. So you stay with me until we.
70, 24.
Yes, sir.
Capital Lodge Road.
Am I being detained?
Yes, sir, you are.
7024.
I asked for an ID. It's called failure to identify, sir.
Vehicles to
I need to
leave
see.
the parking garage.
I'm not going to stand here so you can play this game. All I'm going to do is wait till my boss
Play
tomorrow.
this game, man. I'm walking around in public. Thank you. I'm investigating a news story. You walked up to me.
Where's your ID?
It's in my pocket.
Let me see.
Why? Have I been accused of crime?
I'm on West Drive. I am right out the West Door.
Came to get a statement actually about the news event that happened.
You know, look, you know, this is the reason why I created this Fifth Amendment cop card. This is the reason why I did it, because I get so tired of people. Like, for example, tomorrow I'm sending off a bunch of Fifth Amendment cop cards to Kimberly, a bunch, a whole stack of them to Kimberly tomorrow. She got like 5 or 6 cop cards. She's going to give them out to her friends and her clients, because you don't have to identify yourself unless you've broken the law, even in a stop and ID state, and they may arrest you and then you can fight it, especially if it's on video. If you captured that jackboot thug pig on video, then are you willing to take the ride? Because you can beat the rap, but you can't beat the ride. But this is the reason why I invented this, so that you could catch it on camera showing the copper number 4 that says cop demands ID, and then you read the card to him, catch it on camera, and then I'll help you crowdfund your attorney. That's all I can really do as a freedom fighter. I can't be everywhere at all times. I'm not omnipresent. But this is the whole point. This video is the reason I invented this. This video is the reason why someone orders a trifold, I put the cop card in there. This is the reason why someone gets a hoodie, I put a couple cop cards in there. This is the reason why someone orders a bracelet, I put the cop cards in there. You order a keychain, I put the cop cards in there. Put a 1 in the chat if you've got a free pair of cop cards from me. I spent $7,000 on the cop cards. Why is it? Put a 1 in the chat if you have a free pair of cop cards from me right now that I put it in your envelope. You ordered a trifold and I put a pair of cop cards in there. Why would I do that? I have to make money to eat, to live, to pay my rent. Why would I spend $7,000 on this and give it to you fucking free so that you can tell that dirty jackboot thug pig? Number 4 on here says, unless you have probable cause, I don't give you my ID. This video is 14 years old. I'm sorry. It gets me. I'm about to boil over here. We don't have to use words anymore that go outside of the scope of just explaining to the cop demands ID while filming state, I plead the 5th Amendment, I identify as good citizen with reasonable articulable suspicion. It has to state how ID, not give ID without probable cause. So that means, now listen, let me explain the difference here with Hibble versus Nevada. Here's the difference. If there's probable cause to arrest you, if you didn't use your blinker, that's probable cause to arrest you. If you didn't have your headlights on, that's probable cause to arrest you. If your brake lights don't work, that's probable cause to arrest you. Then you have to give your ID. But if there's no probable cause, you don't have to give your ID. Even in a stop and ID state. It's not true. There has to be this is the reason why I invented this thing.
I am right out the West Door.
Came to get a statement actually about the news event that happened. I'm going to talk about that. That's all I'm here for. I'm not here to cause some incident with you.
I'm not. You need to go to public affairs to talk to them about the incident, sir.
Where's public affairs?
57th and.
Is there anyone here making a statement? Because that's all I'm interested in.
Sir, I don't know.
I'm not interested in making you guys look bad, but if you're going to detain me for no reason.
Well,
then
that's what it is.
obviously-
It's a security issue.
Uh-huh.
So now we're just waiting, and you won't show an ID. That's all he's asking you for.
That's right, because you're only supposed to show an ID if you're going to use it.
He nailed it. Listen to what the activist said to the undefeated Army 09. Listen to what, and let me like this video and drop a comment from Algorithm. I'm still pissed off. I got to calm down here. Algorithm. There you go. I'm just going to drop a comment for him so it'll put his video up in there.
That's all he's asking you for.
Well, that's right, because you're only supposed to show an ID if you're going to use it.
Not in a situation like this. You heard of 911, right? Okay. Well, that's.
You're talking about because of the incident or because it's the Capitol?
The guilt on. Okay. Okay, Victor.
All right.
See you, Trooper Dawson.
All righty. We'll see you later.
Thanks for the super chats and for the vote of confidence. I would say that I'm sorry, but I'm not. I'm not sorry. I can't stand how much the government has encroached on our rights. And if we don't fight back for our rights, we're going to lose all of our rights. Right now, the crazy Hillary Clinton yesterday said how we have to control speech. We're going to lose control if we allow people to say whatever they want. That's what she said yesterday. I don't know why Hillary Clinton is being interviewed. She's not running for office. She hasn't been in office. She's not relevant, but yet they still interview her and show, thanks, Stomper. Thanks, Plead the Fifth. I appreciate it. No, my blood pressure is right now 126/83. Yeah. When I wasn't in the dungeon, I was able to drop my blood pressure right back down. And now this Army veteran stood on his right, and now they're leaving.
Okay. Well, that's.
You're talking about because of the incident or because it's the Capitol?
Now they all got to do the walk of shame. This is 14 years old.
All right.
Walk of shame.
All righty. We'll see you later.
Walk of shame.
You just like to pick on people? You guys don't have something better to coordinate about?
He doesn't have the right to do that. He doesn't have the right to do that.
That's exactly what it is.
That's prior restraint right there. He doesn't have the right to do that.
Austin 7131, take it easy.
You mind standing right here, please, sir?
Am I being detained?
Stay right there, sir.
Do you want a picture that you can go back to where you were talking to the truth?
Sir, what's going on? What's going on now?
I'm here to cover the news event that's going on.
Okay.
I was just filming them for about 10 seconds. The fact that they had a dog out just to put together a news report.
Okay.
And he came over and detained me.
Okay. I keep on asking, do you have an ID, sir?
Yeah, he asked if I had an ID. And of course, I don't have to show an ID if I'm not being accused of a crime. So I'm not going to just show my ID. Like, it's just some kind of police state.
The reason
to talk with you guys.
Yeah, the reason why is because of what we have going on right here. And that's the reason we're just trying to figure out.
If you want me to stay.
So how does his camera affect anything? And how does getting his ID affect anything either? What we have going on right here is irrelevant.
Yeah, the reason why is because of what we have going on right here. And that's the reason we're just trying to figure out.
If you want me to stay back at a certain area.
If you don't mind. Yeah. Yeah.
I was trying to get a statement as well.
Yeah, right now we're not able to do that. Yeah, if you want to just stand back right here.
I'll go back over there if that's all right with you guys.
Yeah, like right over there.
All right.
Well, tell you what. Yeah, where were you at before you got here?
They're all in it together. Trump, Kamala, they're all in it together.
Over here behind where they have it roped off on the south side.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I'm
Okay.
not trying to cause a problem.
That's a problem.
Here's that clip right here if you guys are curious about it.
Platforms, whether it's Facebook, if the platforms, whether it's Facebook or Twitter X or Instagram or TikTok, whatever they are, if they don't moderate and monitor the content, we lose total control. And it's not just the social and psychological effects, it's real harm. That if the platforms, whether it's Facebook or Twitter X or Instagram or TikTok, whatever they are, if they don't moderate and monitor the content, we lose total control. And it's not just the social and psychological effects, it's real harm.
It's real harm if they can't control us and censor us. I mean, what a psycho this woman is. What a psycho. We have lost our government. They are lizard people, aliens. There's something wrong with these people who are the leaders of our government. Why do you think they're trying to kill my channel, trying to kill my voice? They don't want you guys to hear this. They don't want me to run for office and win, because I'll change the policies from the top down. And listen to her saying that they have to control us. They have to control what we say online, or they're going to lose total control. That's the reason why there's only 300 people here. This channel used to get 1,000, 2,000 people when I went live. What's happening? This woman is a disgrace. This woman's an absolute disgrace.
And I'm gonna take off. I'm here with my.
Recording the sign. That's.
I'm back. Doesn't know that he's option in my comment.
I know. Huh?
Federal installation, not recording.
I know. Past this sign, it says right here, this installation has been declared a restricted area. Yada yada yada. So you have to put the sign before the restricted area starts. And I'm gonna take off. I'm here with my.
Recording the sign. That's it.
I'm just.
Why are you recording the sign?
Because I like recording things. I also got the gate. I got you. Got him yelling at me for no fucking reason.
AMG Stealth. Everybody say hello to AMG Stealth. Everybody has family, and AMG Stealth right now is dealing with some difficult times. So AMG Stealth, God bless you.
That sign over there. First of all, no, calm down, dude. I am not a soldier. You do not have authority over me.
I have authority of the base.
Right, the base.
Calm down. Listen, you do not want this to escalate.
I do not. I want to go.
All right. Well, if you want to go, then why did you come up?
Because I wanted video of all of this stuff. I don't need to be approached. Leave me alone, and I'll leave.
Okay. See, this is what's gonna happen.
Yep.
We're gonna get the MPs over here.
Okay.
And then we're gonna confiscate that video that you have.
No,
and then we're gonna either prosecute you for trespassing.
Trespassing on a public sidewalk. So this sidewalk stops becoming public at this sign.
Tell you what. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell you what.
No, don't walk behind me.
I'm walking in front of you.
Yeah. So
I'm walking in front.
Don't block me.
No, don't try to run away now.
I'm not running.
Don't try to run away.
I'm walking.
Sir, you're stepping. Sir, this is not what you want.
I want to leave.
This is not what you want.
So now I'm
You're gonna stay right here.
okay. So the MP's
Stay right
here.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
You're gonna stay right here. This is not
You
what
see,
you want.
we're on a public sidewalk. See, public sidewalk from right here. I wasn't gonna go through the gate. Wasn't gonna do anything like that.
You know what?
No.
I'll tell you what. So either one or two things are gonna happen.
No.
Either you're gonna calm down.
I am
Or
calm.
I'm gonna detain you.
I'm completely calm.
One or two things are gonna happen.
I just told you. You gave me one of two things. You're either gonna calm down or you're gonna detain me. I just said I'm calm. That's the one of the two
You're not here
things.
to play this game.
I'm not playing a game, dude. There's a public bus stop right here. Look. Do you see this? This is all public. I wasn't
going home or you want to go to jail?
Dude, are you an MP?
I'm a federal law enforcement.
Right. So get the MPs, like you said, and we'll talk to them, and then I'll leave.
You want to go home or do you want to?
What do I have to do to go home?
Did he just use the line from Training Day? You guys all know the line from Training Day? Did this jackboot thug pig just use the line from Training Day? Do you want to go home or do you want to go to jail? Who in the flock does this guy think he is? What a jackboot thug pig. Put in the comment section, JBTP. Listen to this pig use the same line from a movie.
And then I'll leave.
You want to go home or do you want to?
What do I have to do to go home?
See you in a second.
Oh, so then why are you asking me anything? If you don't know how I can get home, why would you ask me that? Jesus Christ, dude. One more chance for what? To not have free speech? All I said was Jesus Christ. I'm allowed to be upset when I'm being held in a spot. One more what?
Right.
No, one more what? I'm asking you one more what? Dude, you're not explaining yourself, Sergeant Stanley. One more what? Can you, maybe he'll answer you.
Hey, what's the ETA? Hey, Bart. Hey, Bart. Hey, Bart. Bart. What's the ETA?
So even if I would have answered him, yeah. What, you're going to detain me for speaking my mind? I'm not yelling. I'm not acting crazy. I'm literally staying here because you're blocking my way to leave. And there's a public bus stop. Ridiculous, dude. Didn't even do anything wrong. Literally, your sign that says I can't do anything is right there. I didn't go past it. You don't care. Look how mad you are. You want to put me in cuffs. You got those cuffs out for no reason. I didn't act threatening to you. I haven't broken the law. When you get your braces off. I know you want to go hands-on so bad because I use words. And you're not even wearing a mask. Please back away. Hello. How's it going, man?
How you doing?
Not bad. Just out. I'm not going to give my name, but I'm just out taking my son out. We've gone around to a couple different courthouses downtown Columbia, and then I realized Fort Jackson was real close to where we were. So we got that sign up there. He got a picture of it. And then I was just taking a picture of that sign in the gate, and I didn't go past that sign. They started yelling. I said, I just want to leave. I don't want to be confronted. He threatened to put me in cuffs because he didn't like the fact that I got upset that I'm being detained. But there's a public bus stop right there. I haven't gone past that restricted sign. I wasn't planning to. It's literally just a gate. I even mentioned, wow, you guys have great privacy here because you got the walls there. I'm just curious as to why I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 officers surrounding me and my son in public.
Oh, you guys can go.
Bye.
All right, so I'm out here because I got a call.
Oh, I completely understand, man. I'm a veteran. I understand.
Okay. So, and they're concerned that you're
absolutely. But when he approached, he yelled at me. Then he approached me, and I told him, "Hey, I'm just recording the restricted access sign. I'm not going to go past this sign, and then I'm going to leave." I mean, there's a public bus stop right there. This is a public sidewalk. I have no interest in going onto an Army base if I have no reason to be there. I'm an Air Force veteran. I know the rules. I didn't approach. I actually was hoping that someone would come and see if I could go to the visitor center, but I assume it's closed due to COVID. But nobody approached me in any type of humane manner. He screamed at me, and he threatened to put me in cuffs because he didn't like the fact I got upset for being detained.
And I understand where you're coming from.
And so
I apologize for that.
It's all good. I'm more than willing to go, and I appreciate your guys' calm demeanor, and I appreciate you guys not having guns drawn and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, I understand security, 100%. But like I said, we're just doing a tour of the city. We just moved down here like a week ago. He's homeschooled, so I like to show him about the government and things like that. You guys are a fine example of exactly what our military police should be doing. All right?
I appreciate that. You guys have a great day.
You too, man.
Nice meeting you. I'm damn shaky, but
You
can't do that, all right?
Absolutely. Well, we're going to be on our way, and you guys have a wonderful day, all right?
So let's see.
Thank you.
There you have it.
There you got it right there. So the point is I showed those two videos back to back. In one video, they're demanding ID and they don't get it. In this video, they're demanding ID and they don't get it. Join these people in these videos. You only give a copy or identification. Number one, if you're driving a car, and number two, if you've committed probable cause, if you've broken the law. Then you have to give ID. Even in a stop at ID state, you do not have to give ID unless they have probable cause. They'll tell you that you have to give ID. You do not have to give ID unless there's probable cause. If you're willing to go to jail and it's on camera and you get arrested, you contact me and send me your video. A guy sent me the other video the other day that he used the trifold. I put it into a short. Yeah, it's real. It's real. You don't have to give ID without probable cause. It's just that simple.
With cameras mounted on a police cruiser.
What we're looking at is a license plate directly across the street, 131-9161.
Cops in San Leandro, California can capture and record license plates as they drive down any street. An efficient method to catch car thieves or pull over vehicles that show up in a criminal database.
With technology and with smart, good policing, it allows us to keep our public safe.
But when a local activist petitioned the police department and got a hold of the records on his car, he says he was stunned by what he saw.
Did you think it was a case of Big Brother's gone too far?
Yeah, I do think Big Brother's gone too far because I have not been charged with, I'm not suspected of committing any crime.
Mike Katz-Lakabe found what he says is an egregious violation of privacy. 112 instances over 2 years where police just happened to get images of his car and more.
So this picture shows my car parked in the driveway of my house and very clearly shows my daughters and myself getting out of the car.
The license plate scanner is always on. Anytime a police officer drives the car, it's recording, storing license plates on its servers. In just a few minutes, we watch the system record hundreds of plates. Police say the data can later be accessed to solve crimes. Everything from following leads on Amber Alerts to collecting unpaid tickets. But Katz-Lakabe says a line has clearly been crossed.
Innocent people should not have their records being stored by law enforcement.
Law enforcement, though, has wholeheartedly embraced this technology. More than a third of large police agencies are using automated plate readers, according to a 2010 study by George Mason University. There are 3 cameras on the roof, one on the left, one on the right, and one on the side. They capture plates instantaneously. Those plates are then cross-checked against suspect vehicles. So if a car comes across as being stolen, the officer will be instantly alerted.
Okay, so I'm showing you this for a particular reason. because this video right here is 11 years old. That means that the surveillance state is coming for you now. If you and I don't embrace a closed circuit camera system in the streets, in the neighborhoods of America that you and I get access to, these jackboot thug pigs and our disgusting corrupt government will continue to put up more cameras all over the place and not give you and I access. It's my perspective that you and I, citizens, have to push for a closed circuit, for an open network camera system. Not a closed circuit camera system, an open network camera system where you and I can tap into any camera anytime we want and we can see what's going on. If we don't move to an open network camera system in the streets of America over the next 20 years, they're going to put cameras everywhere and we're not going to get access. We're going to have a tiny fraction of the people who are in authority watching us, tracking us, law enforcing, charging us with crimes. Oh, you went 35 and a 30, and they send you a ticket in the mail. If we do not embrace an open network camera system that we can log into anytime we want, it's going to be more Big Brother forever. By creating an open network camera system, we kill Big Brother. It's going to get worse. Put a 1 in the chat if it's going to get worse. If they're going to keep on putting more cameras up. This is 11 years old. I waited to show you the first 2 minutes of this so that I could then let you know this is 11 years old. It's worse today. Facial recognition is here, like Mikey B said. If we don't, the First Amendment auditors, the First Amendment auditing community, if we don't embrace an open network camera system, we're going to have a Big Brother law enforcement system on top of our children in 20 years that we don't even recognize our country. We've got to go to an open network camera system. The sooner, the better.
High alert. It's not that data collection is bad, critics say, but it's that departments keep the information on file, sometimes for months, sometimes for years. Every department has its own policy. San Leandro, for instance, keeps its data for a year.
Once they have the location of your plate and where you were on that date and time that they scanned your plate, they can see where you work, who you associate with, where you pray, where you're going to the doctor, and they can learn quite a lot about you.
In order to have a discussion about something like this, people have to know what's happening.
This here is an infrared camera.
Police tell us that technology is only beneficial against crime suspects. But in this new era of digital rights and privacy, some say there needs to be more transparency and limits to what information can be gathered and stored on citizens, doing nothing more than driving their cars. Dan Simon, CNN, San Leandro, California.
It's just going to get worse.
You've been stopped by the police.
It's just going to get worse. It's just going to get worse. If we don't embrace an open network camera system, they're going to keep law enforcing, and then they're going to collect data on us, track us, arrest us. You think arrests are bad today? Wait till there's a closed circuit camera system on every street, every corner in your city, and you don't have any access to it. So the criminal cops will continue to do bad stuff, imprison us, arrest us, track us, charge us. We've got to embrace it. It sucks. It's not what I want. It's not what I was hoping for. I wasn't hoping for this, but that's what's happened in our country. And if we don't get it, then we're gonna be in big trouble. We're gonna be in big trouble. You know, I saw this video. Let me show you guys this one. I saw this video today, and I didn't know the outcome of this, and I wanted to show it to you guys and ask you if you know the outcome of this. Listen carefully to the words that the state-run media reporter uses in this video. Listen.
Two Florida police officers are facing scrutiny for
Two Florida police officers are facing scrutiny. But this video went viral. Millions of people saw this video. What I want to know is two police officers are facing scrutiny, but what happened to those two cops? What happened to the two coppers? I want to know. Two police officers are facing scrutiny, But did they face charges? Did they get fired? Did they get arrested?
2 Florida police officers are facing scrutiny for pulling over Aramis Ayala, who happens to be the first Black state attorney elected in Florida history. This body camera footage posted by the Orlando Police Department is making the rounds on social media. This happened in June. Take a look.
What agency you with?
I'm the state attorney.
Same thing. All right. Thank you. Your tag didn't come back. Never seen that before. I'm sorry? Yeah. We're good now.
So it was.
We ran the tag. I've never seen it before. A Florida tag. It's never come back to anything before. So that's the reason for the stop.
So they're lying to her, saying that her tag came back to nothing, a very common lie. Put a 1 in the chat if you've heard this lie before, where the cops will say, oh, we ran your tag, but it came back to nothing. That's a lie. We've seen it thousands of times on thousands of videos where the cop will say, oh, your brake lights didn't work. They must be on the fritz. We ran your tag, but it didn't come back to this car. Jeebus Crisp is in the chat. He was his wife, fiance, was pulled over and arrested for having the wrong color car on the registration. They make things up all the time and they're lying. Whatever happened to these 2 cops, though?
What was the tag run for?
I'm sorry?
What was the tag run for?
Oh, we run tags all the time, whether it's the traffic lights and that sort of stuff. That's how we figure out if, cars are stolen and that sort of thing. Also, the windows are really dark. I don't have a tint measurer, but that's another reason for the stop.
All right. Do you guys have cards on you?
Yeah, 1 second, please. Actually, this isn't my car, but I can write my name down if you'd like.
Yeah, you put my name up.
Ready. There you are. Have a good day.
The Florida prosecutor is currently in a dispute with Florida Governor Rick Scott over his decision to remove her from 24 murder cases after she announced she would not seek the death penalty for a suspect accused of killing a police officer.
So they make it about the death penalty. And then when I looked up exactly, Ms. Ayala was not ticketed for the stop and no complaint has been filed. Contrary to social media reports, the state attorney said she has not filed a lawsuit. And then it goes on. And then the Tampa Bay Times, despite outrage, video experts say what? The traffic stop was legit. The state-run media is going to come in and say how what happened to her was perfectly legal. And this is from the local Tampa Bay Times. Despite outrage, they say that the traffic stop was legit. When they pulled over the first African-American state attorney last month, the traffic stop lasted 2 minutes. The footage released by the body-worn camera. By Wednesday, the video of the Orlando prosecutor had been viewed by millions. There were those who accused the officers of racial profiling, but Ayala herself and local experts said it was a routine traffic stop that appeared to fall within the parameters of normal police procedure. And this is what has to change. This has to come to an end. It should not be normal that we get pulled over for bullshit and they say it's justified. And this is going to be the 2014 case of North Carolina versus Heenan versus North Carolina, where the cop can make a mistake and say, oh, we must have put the wrong tag in. It didn't come back to this car. We ran it wrong. They can make a mistake and it's still a legitimate traffic stop and you still got to give ID, proof of insurance, and registration. We have to change this bullshit system. Now, it's just, I can feel the frustration boil through my veins that this paper here, and even the state attorney general, she's going to say, oh yeah, you bet, it's perfectly legal. Ironton brought me here also. If you guys have not seen American Patriot Forever, let me pull this up real quick here. Let me bring this up. Let me pull up Ironton here. So if you guys don't know my history, in 2021, I got in my car and I traveled across the country and back twice. One of those places that I stopped was a place called Ironton, Ohio. And in Ironton, Ohio, I found one of the most corrupt police state, prison state, death states in the country. And I did about 100 or 200 hours worth of filming while I was there. What we did is we hired. Oh, you back, Michael? Wow, Michael Eline. I thought you were. So my friend Michael Eline got suspended for covering a Julian. I can't even say his name. And then his last name is and then it's Saanj. You can put it in the chat if you know his name, but that he covered the statement from Julian and his account got suspended for a week. So, Michael, welcome to the chat. Thank you. If you guys are not a member of Michael Eline's channel, please get over there, sign up, become a member. He is a real freedom fighter. He's a Marine and he does not stop. So this is the last episode that came out yesterday for Ironton Uncovered. This is a Back the Blue rally. Hit the like button, drop the term algorithm in there. And this is some video of this. This is episode 40, 41 or 42. I'm not sure. What episode is this? There's no episode number. I don't know what happened. I will have the editor put the proper episode number in there. But this is episode 42, I believe.
My girlfriend now's husband got killed in the jail.
Who got killed?
Her husband. She won the case for $200,000 and some, and they said he fell in the shower, but he had 5 or 6 big hematomas on his head. Not only that, it took 4 or 5 years for her to even go into the court. She got out of town and took it to the big court in Cincinnati. Oh, it's crazy. It's just crazy here in town. And like, everybody's scared. What's there to be scared of? But I'm telling you, you better watch yourself because they'll find anything to put you in there. They want you to see that dungeon, brother.
Are you familiar with all the abuse stories going on here?
Very.
You're very familiar with it because you're a counselor.
Yes.
How many stories have you heard of people saying the cops beat them up?
A lot. A lot.
And you work at
I'm a chemical dependency counselor.
You work at a rehabilitation clinic.
Yes.
And so people come in and tell you that the cops beat them up. Is that true?
Yes.
How
All the
often?
time. All the time.
All the time. And is the prison, does it have bodies stacked on top of bodies?
Yes.
It does.
I had to call one time because there was feces on the floor in the jail, and the inmates were stuck in it.
The inmates were stuck in feces?
Yes, I made 3 phone calls to them before
Because there
it got
was literal human feces
Yes.
on the floor?
Yes.
Are you off camera, sir? You want me to keep you off camera? Well,
I'm not scared of them. I don't care. They already put me in there 30,000 times, so I ain't really.
Are they going to know who you are? I don't want to scare you. You want to be on camera?
It don't matter to me.
All right,
Put me
come
on
over here
camera.
then.
I ain't worried about them scaring me.
What's your name, sir?
Larry Summers. They put me in jail for calling a cop just a goofy, funny name, a chicken after for 3 days. First night I was in there, I didn't have my seizure medicine. I had a seizure, and they left me laid back there for 45 minutes because they thought I was playing a game.
Wow. We're hearing that all the time that they're being denied medication. Did you lose any money or any personal property?
I had what I had on me. I don't know what they took it for, but they took it.
They took your money?
They took the money. They strapped me to the chair, which I got the scar up here. They beat me up, punched me.
They put you in a torture chair?
One of them torture chairs. And
wow.
And when they tased me, they ran the taser. The scar is in my back.
He's got a scar right here in his back from the taser. I can see it.
Where he ran his kneecap into my back.
He ran his kneecap into your back. Is that in the jail?
That was in the jail.
Who did that to you?
The one that did it to me, the one that put a stop to it was Brian Chapin.
Brian Chapin stopped it. Who
stopped it? Anderson. He was from the city police here, but I don't know if he works anymore or
So
not.
Anderson's the one who
Yeah.
tased you?
Yeah.
Did you need to be tased?
No.
You must have been attacking them. Don't lie.
I was already on handcuffs.
Oh, you were in handcuffs when you got tased? You weren't
No, sir.
attacking
No,
the
sir.
police? Are you sure?
No, sir.
Now you must be addicted to methamphetamines.
I don't do no drugs. I serve God Almighty.
Oh, so you're not a felon?
No, sir.
Wait a minute. You're not just an anti-authority hater?
Nope.
So you're for rule of law?
Yep.
Wait a minute. What? It can't be true. You're lying to me. You must.
Certain extent, the cops here, they need help on city police because they are dirty, they are crooked, They had pulled me over several times and even checked my tag several times.
Have you dealt with the stalking where they follow you around?
They don't stalk me that much anymore because I put a stop to it. I went to the main authority. They put a stop to it.
Who'd you go to? Who was the main authority?
I went to the one. The judge used to be Judge Collins.
Judge Collins?
Judge Collins.
And you told Judge Collins the cops were stalking you?
They was following me on. They put a stop to it. And Judge Collins was also the one that let me loose, not go back and finish my time for 3 days that I had a seizure in there.
Wow. Did someone file a writ of habeas corpus on your behalf, or the judge just let you go?
Oh, no, judge just let me go.
Wow.
Because where I had the seizure. I don't know if they was afraid of a lawsuit or what. When they left me lay back there for 45 minutes, and the inmates was beating on the door, begging, telling them to take me to the hospital because I was bleeding in blood. I had blood coming out of my mouth. I had a big old knot on my head where I hit the steel table back there.
Thanks for your story. You're not afraid of retaliation?
I ain't afraid of it. What can they do to me? I'm ready to go to heaven anyways.
Everybody's saying they're scared. Everybody's scared.
I'm not scared. They come to my house. I got the right to defend myself.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, Goo, you didn't retire? You didn't resign? What do you want to say about Beth saying you punched that guy in the back of the neck?
Are we doing hearsay again?
No, I'm just asking. What do you want to say?
Okay, you're the law guy, correct?
What do you want to say, though? People, I'm sorry for interrupting. I'm sorry for interrupting.
No. I'm serious. I'm all about your law guy, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So is a third party's knowledge going to be hearsay?
What's that?
A third party knowledge of something hearsay.
It's a fellow officer who testified against you.
Yes or no?
Ain't nobody
You ask yes or no questions.
not you or anybody else.
Yes or no? A third party's knowledge. Do you have any physical or tangible evidence?
I don't have anything, dude. All I have is testimony from a witness.
That's all you got, man. But I'll tell you what, if you want to present any evidence you have, I'm sure it'd be absolutely, I will applaud it.
What do you
You want to see a dirty cop? Right there, you're looking at him. This right here is a dirty cop. I wanted to fight him in a cage. My blood pressure went crazy. My van got stolen. All this weird shit happened in my life, and I didn't get to fight him in a cage. But also, I'm kind of glad it didn't happen because I thought they were setting me up. More than that, though, we're not going to solve. If I go wrestle every pig in the world and I beat them, it's not going to matter. It's the policies, procedures, and protocols that need to change. But I really wanted to get into I'm 50 now. I got to calm down, but I wanted to beat this guy's ass in a cage.
But I'll tell you what, if you want to present any evidence you have, I'm sure it'd be absolutely, I will applaud it.
What do you say, though, in response to what was said about you? If someone said, just so you know, if someone said something about me, I would defend myself at all costs.
And I'm not.
And you're saying it's a third party, but are you saying that Beth is lying about you hitting someone in the back of the neck?
I have never hit anybody in the cage.
Is that right? Okay, listen, you actually you're willing to get in a cage with me. Okay, I'll set it up. Mike Dolan, give me a call.
Good luck to you.
So instead of, hey guys, instead of screaming, do you want to have a conversation?
I don't want to have shit with you. You ain't no MMA fighter.
Okay, well, let's find out, because Goose said he'd get in the cage with me. We'll find out.
Take your best shot.
We'll find out. I'm not going to do it on the street, dude.
See, exactly, because you're a pussy.
But I just want to know.
Right. I'm a bit that because I don't want to fight in the streets like a moron.
Oh, hey, young man, you
Don't talk to him.
You have a back.
Don't fucking talk to that young man. He's a minor.
Put your hands to yourself.
I didn't touch him.
Yeah. You can scream all you want. I'm not.
He's a minor.
It doesn't matter. He's on the public streets.
He's a minor, and I'm saying not talk to him.
You can't tell me what to do. I'll do whatever.
As his guardian,
I don't care.
You're not talking to him.
I'll do what I want. He's on a public street. I have every right to talk to him. And by the way, you can never tell me what to do, Douglas. It won't ever happen. You number one.
I can tell you what to do. You just don't have to listen.
But the problem is that you don't have the authority. You don't have the authority. You see, Larry, will you go home?
I'm just making sure
I'm okay, but go home. I don't want anybody. I'm just filming it.
We're
Film from your car.
That's what we
Film
do.
from your car.
So let me give you a little information about Larry there. Larry was a supporter of mine in Ironton, Ohio. He had to pack up and move out of that town because the bootlickers harassed him and his family so intensely that he moved away from Ironton. I tried to protect him. I told him not to come out in the public, not to show himself, but he's so passionate that the Ironton cops are such scumbags that he couldn't stay silent.
I'm just filming it.
We're
Film from your car.
That's what we
Film
do.
from your car. The more people out here, the worse. Right? But I'll see you later, though. I'll call you later. Hey, okay. Go back in your car. Okay, don't participate in this. Let them show how small it is. The more bodies on the street, the worse it is. There's the blue.
Hi.
God bless you all. God bless freedom. God bless the United States. I'm sorry you're wearing a desecrated flag. God bless the United States. Oh, watch that trip. Watch that trip. I'll see you next fall.
I'm about to say the same thing.
I wanted to show the townspeople that there's nobody here. There's nobody here. You got 10 or 15 cars going in a circle, and you have 26 people.
Right.
That's how many people are here to back the blue.
Oh, you want to put your flap over here? That'll help you.
I can do that. Whatever
Flip
you
that
want
over.
to do, bud.
So I know
This is a really interesting conversation with this kid and his passenger.
you came out to support the blue, and and by the way, God bless you and your family. I hope you're okay.
Thank you.
So tell me though, you're hearing all these people's stories. How can you be so blindly how can you show blind allegiance to a group of people who are abusing so many?
So you're one that said that you want us to self-govern ourselves, right?
No, I didn't say that. I'm for law and order. You have to have someone in
But
authority.
who do you want to take authority of these people?
I want people to take authority with the camera on, and it can't turn off.
That's it?
That's it.
Just the camera.
That's it. Just a 24-hour camera on cops. They can never turn it off.
Oh, man. Just on cops.
Well, we're not.
So what happens with a bad guy with a gun?
How many bad guys with a gun are there? How many are there?
I'm not saying.
Let's play out your scenario. How many bad guys with a gun are there?
That's what I'm saying. Who's going to stop a bad guy with a gun?
Well, there's some
good
people.
guy with a gun.
There's some people who are criminally insane that are going to have to be killed. You're not going to stop.
Hanshaw was a cop in Ironton before I got there, and after I left, he's gone now.
That, right? So if you get terminal cancer, if you get terminal cancer though, and you got a grudge, you might want to kill a couple people on your way out, right? I'm just saying. There's people who are crazy.
Well,
right?
yeah.
So you're always going to have that. But the good guy with the gun is not the cop anymore. He's the bad guy because you no transparency.
How's he the bad guy?
Because all these people are lying, or they're not lying.
You just said if there's a guy that just wants to kill people,
but there's been no
because he has a terminal illness.
How many people here
He needs to be put down.
Okay, I agree.
So what Jeebus Crisp is saying, because Jeebus was part of the reason why I went there, Jeebus Crisp here, he's saying that the guy driving the car is a cop's son. So there was a little over 24 people who showed up for the Back the Blue rally, and most of them were cops' relatives or family members or best friends. But most of that town supported me. I could go to almost any house there, and they offered me Wi-Fi. I could stay there if I needed any money. People donated money to me because I was exposing these dirty jackboot thug pigs in Ironton, Ohio. And this is the cop's son who got fired right after I left, of course.
With you. How many people in Ironton or the tri-state area have you heard that want to go and kill a bunch of people? How many is that? How many? I mean, list the last guy who went crazy and started shooting people.
Here?
Yeah. List it. List it.
I'm not.
When was the last front page of murder?
So there it is right there. Jeebus just said it. He's not. He still works there. They fired him and rehired him. After I went there and exposed him for the jackboot thug pig that he was, he did get fired. And they rehired him, apparently. I'm sorry to hear that, Jeebus. That's sad.
What? The last front page where a guy with a gun killed a bunch of people. When did that happen?
Tell me.
I'm asking you. You had your analogy. I'm going with it. You said you need someone with a gun to shoot a bad guy with a gun. How many bad guys?
I'm not saying it's here.
Well, then why do you need a cop running around with a big gun on his side? For what?
To stop a bad guy.
To stop a bad guy. But there's been no bad guys with guns here. You just said it yourself.
Okay, it's all over the place. Literally.
Where?
All over the place.
It's such
everywhere.
it's such a shark attack. It happens so seldomly. Do you care about the people who've been injured by cops?
I mean, if it's true, yes, I do care. I mean, I care about everyone.
No, there are bad cops.
Have you been in the torture cuffs before?
I don't do nothing. I haven't done
because
nothing.
you don't do anything wrong.
I'm not saying that. I've never been caught doing anything wrong.
But neither have they. They just get stalked and pulled over. There's a list. Did you know that?
No, you're twisting our words.
I'm just saying. I mean, it hasn't happened to you, though. You haven't been to the dungeon. Have you had to turn around and squat and cough and show your asshole to people?
No, because I haven't done anything wrong.
But neither have some of these people.
Some of them.
Some of them are innocent.
You're saying
totally
some
innocent.
of them. Okay, so the people that are innocent. So what about the people that aren't innocent?
They should have to show their asshole. They should have to turn around and be.
If they're taking contraband into the
But they're
jail.
not. How many times do you put contraband up your ass?
No, I'm just saying.
$20 is $20, brother.
You want to show me what to be? No. Don't fight him. No one wants to fight you, brother.
We'll make it back.
Yeah.
What can go?
Let's go. What you're trying to attack him, dude.
Let's go.
You're gonna get an assault record, dude.
I don't give a fuck.
Everybody gets equal protection under the law.
I don't give a fuck.
You can't attack people.
What the fuck are you calling?
I'm just having a conversation.
No, what the fuck are you calling?
What are you mad about?
So I want to show you something that I did here. I wrestled and fought for my whole life since I was a kid. And I'm not really, just so you know, I mean, I understand that I'm 50 years old now and that I'm past my prime. And a really highly trained guy in his 30s should be able to beat me. He should be able to. Maybe. Depends. But I'm just not advocating for violence, is what the point I'm trying to make here. But when this guy walked up and put his hands on frickin' media who came to Ironton to back me up, when he went up and physically got involved with him, you'll see for the first time on any video that I have ever where I physically intervened. And I've throughout the history of my videos, you won't see me physically have any kind of physical confrontation with anybody. This is the only time. And at this time, when he was attacking frickin' media, I was willing to then get involved in a physical manner. Watch what I do here.
Brother,
We'll make it bet.
yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Hey, well, you're trying
Let's
to
go.
attack him, dude.
Let's go.
You're gonna get an assault record, dude.
I don't give a fuck.
Everybody gets equal protection under the law. You
I don't
can't,
give a fuck.
You can't attack people.
You see that? I physically moved between the two of them with my shoulder and pushed him out of the way nice and gently without actually doing any kind of battery. Just physically moved between them.
What the fuck are you calling it?
I'm just having a conversation.
No, what the fuck are you calling?
What are you mad about?
You want to get back? You drug my fucking dead uncle's name into this shit.
What's his name?
Don't worry about it. You fucking know his name.
But I don't know his name, sir.
The bull shit you do.
But what's his
My
name?
fucking uncle used to be a goddamn Martin PD.
Okay.
And you
This is hilarious. He's going to threaten me 10 times. I'm not afraid at all.
drug his fucking name in it.
I'm just here recording people.
Bullshit. You're recording a bunch of fucking lies. You want to call everybody out? You called the wrong motherfucker out.
I didn't call you out. You came here.
Bullshit. You called the wrong motherfucker out.
You're on camera, dude.
I don't give a fuck if I'm on camera or
People
not.
are asking, what are you mad about?
You
That's
motherfucker.
okay,
I don't
but
give a
what
fuck if I'm on camera or not.
What are you upset about?
You motherfucker. You and your little fucking pussy ass friends.
But what do you?
You think you could come down here to our fucking town and start motherfucking shit and not get your fucking ass whooped? Get the fuck out of my goddamn town. Take you and your little fucking puss ass bitchy and get the fuck out of my goddamn town before I rip your motherfucking throat.
Rip my throat?
Yeah, I'll rip your motherfucking throat in about 4 seconds.
What,
3,
does that mean kill me?
2,
I don't give a
1.
fuck what you want to call it. I don't make threats. I make fucking promises.
I'm just giving you a chance to say how your family was disparaged. That's all I'm doing.
The victims you're talking about,
They're all liars.
you want to make a bet? 90% of them are.
But most of them are not on drugs. Most of them are not felons.
Want to make a bet?
Why is she here? Why is she upset?
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, what we got over there in that building is respectful fucking people.
Who's that? Are you talking about cops?
Yeah.
Why do you back the blue?
Why?
Yeah.
Because they're my fucking family.
Oh, who's your family? Who's your family?
I ain't
members?
gonna put my fucking family's
It's
name
too
on
late,
here.
dude. It's a tiny town. Everybody knows who you are.
Yeah, everybody knows who I am.
So
That's
then-
why you think that, because you know what? Everybody knows who the fuck I am. They know I don't fucking talk shit like you.
Well, you just said you were going to tear my head off. Do it. Because if you attack me, I can bounce you off the ground. But you're not going to attack me because you're scared. He's scared of me. You can see it. If he wasn't afraid, he would have backed up his promises that he was going to attack me.
You want to talk about going in a cage? Let's go to a cage. Fuck, there's a riverbank right down there, motherfucker. We'll
Look how out of shape this guy is. Look at his arms. Look at his cheeks. Look at his jowls. At this time, I had been doing 24 sprints a day every day. I mean, I was in real shape in this video.
about going in a cage. Let's go to a cage. Fuck, there's a riverbank right down there, motherfucker. We'll go. I'll put $10,000 up right fucking now. Your ass won't
And
fucking
I'm
go with
47. We have to get to the.
You want to get? Hey, I don't give a fuck. I'll knock your fucking head off too.
Sounds good. Just stand there, Rick. Just don't.
Because you want to fucking sit there and smile like you're.
He's going to fight everybody, apparently.
Get that motherfucker out of my
Whoa!
face.
Hey, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? That means that the police have to now enforce the law against you. That's called equal protection under the law.
Oh, you're.
So this is where I'm going to go off on those bootlickers. I'm going to go off, but I'm going to stop it here. Here's the link for the video. If you want to see the rest of the video, please go over to American Patriot, hit the subscribe, hit the like button. There's the link for the video. Subscribe to the channel if you would, pretty please, with sugar and cherries on top. All right, I'm out of medium, I'm out of large, I'm out of extra large. All I have left is XXL, XXL, and small. I've got XXL, XXL, and small. Those are the 3 sizes that I have left. Please go over to American Patriot. It says, "We don't stop" on the front, Team DLZ on the back. It is the highest quality of hoodie you can possibly buy. You also get 2 free trifolds, two pair of cop cards with the hoodie. I only have small, XXL, and XXL in stock. The medium, large, and extra large are gone, but I have these in stock right now. XXL, XXL, and small. I have them. Jungle is massive. I remember shipping you your hoodie myself. Listen, I've been on for 2.5 hours. I got to get the flock out of here. Tomorrow, I'm doing the final installation for my studio, getting the toilet and the plumbing and everything installed properly downtown Los Angeles. I'm not supposed to say where I'm at, but that's where I'm at, around downtown LA. And I'll tell you what, but I do have these hoodies in. It's getting to be this kind of weather right now. I know Gloria got her hoodie. I shipped her one last week. You should have that today or by Monday, Gloria. Looking forward to it. Plead the fifth. I know you want a hoodie, but you're a long ways away. So I can't get you a hoodie just yet, but I'll get you one real soon. I promise. This week, I'm going to talk about Zimmerman later this week. I have a big announcement coming up about Judge Ann Zimmerman. And then Jeebus Crisp, he's the guy, his name is Tim. He's the guy who was in the video. Thank you. I appreciate it. Jody, I think you have a hoodie too, don't you? I'm not quite sure, but I've got them. I've got them in. Appreciate it. I've got small, XXL, XXL hoodies, and I'm going to get medium, large, and extra large printed up this week, but it takes about 2 weeks before I can get the print back from the shop. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Put in the comment section for me, will you please? OTVO. There we go. And man, I'm on a health kick right now. I'm working out really hard. I'm still carrying 20 pounds of fat from jail. I was in jail for 4 months. I'm still carrying 20 pounds of fat. As you guys know, my conviction was overturned on appeal and my criminal record was stripped. So the only criminal record I have is from when I was 18 years old. So I'm good. I'm super stoked that that's going on. Kevin Brzezinski was here. Spot, good to see you, my friend. Spotless Soft Wash, good to see you. Mike, good to see you. Jim, thank you for coming. Mama Lion, thanks for the super chats. I appreciate it. Plead the fifth. And there was a couple other super chats. Let me see if I can find them. I can't find them. They're off the screen now. But thank you. I want to say thank you to you guys who super chatted me. I appreciate it. William Eaton was here. Michael Eline, I hope that you're no longer suspended. Let's you and I talk on the phone in the next couple of days, Michael. Northeast Colorado Cop Block. Man, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Shakur Capital. Sal Salar, man, go back. Go to the beginning of this video. There's a lot of good stuff in here. XXX, donde se compra? Oh, it's they're $65, and then you get 2 trifolds and 2 pair of cop cards with your hoodie. So I used to give 1 trifold and 1 cop card, but now I'm giving 2. I'm trying to get these cop cards into people's hands. OTVO. We didn't see Chevy. Missed you, Chevy. Cope Dog, you dog. Missed you too, brother. Listen, I got to get the flock out of here. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. Raoult, Serious Artist. Milena, Brent, thank you for coming. Jungle is Massive. Life Under a Microscope. Jeff, Milena again. Frisco, Bob, Michael. Plead the fifth. Jody, thank you. Appreciate you, Jody. I'm going to get the flock out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gators.